What is going on? Why are we doing this? Does this unlock racks? You have to spin clockwise or counterclockwise? I know the leg movement's pretty cheap. I've joined a cult! I'm gonna look up to differentiate. This is the guy in the back. I love that this guy is getting into this. What the hell is going on? I've seen some weird glitches when I've encountered it's the real lazy season. That's gonna be a stream intro. I do like how my guys just like making this little stuff. Did we get more today? Let's go over there. I'm not even sure how to spin. It's been cycle. Now you do hyperspeed. Why does it let me do this? This is unrealistic. I do love that you can do this. I'm just doing the mouse. The red tornado. What is going on? Looks like someone's lost the contact. Hello, sir. You alright? It's like a Michael Bay. I'm pretty sleepy. Is there anyone else spinning? Any more spinners in the station? Just think of you. Oh, hi there. Sorry, I was just planting myself. How's it going, people? What's up, Loot? How you doing? Yeah, I'm late again, but you know what? It's a lazy Sunday, so you know you're allowed to be late on Sundays, right? Anyway, we're here in space, and yesterday I was doing the stream and had a little bit of a internet issue, in the sense that my I guess my internet cables were flapping around in the wind, and I had to cut the stream a little bit early, so I thought hey, what the hell, let's pick it up today. So how's it going? Hope you guys are having a good space weekend. We got some CGs here in the Summerland system. There's lots of commanders here checking out the computer. Of course, we can't see what they're checking out because they are using privacy mode. Love that orange washy glow. But yeah, there's tons of commanders here in Summerland. We got some CGs going on. And of course, who was that in the elevator? I made an interesting discovery, actually. If you do the ground combat zones, it actually counts towards the CG. Why am I not on screen? What do you mean? Why am I not on screen? I'm on screen. Am I not on screen? You don't want to see a plant. Oh, I get it. I get it. Who is that? Who is that mysterious talking bush? Yes. Well, actually, I do like the plants in it. I like that they went with monsteras. It's a very interesting tropical plant. Though it seems like every station has the same type of plant, you would expect to see a little bit of more variety. Like, I don't understand why they don't have, like, brain trees and stuff like that in some stations. Maybe that's coming in a future update, if we ever get one. Anyway, but, yeah, look at this shiny big clipper that takes forever to get to the damn circle. But yeah, so I figured, well, today we'll continue our journey. I wanted to do some piracy yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to actually, like, pirate anyone. So today we're gonna definitely pirate some people. But I want to show you that what I found is that yesterday I did a combat zone, and when I signed up for the community goal and cashed into my bonds, it actually does count. So you can do the land-based combat in Summerland, and it'll actually count towards your progress. Now, I'm in the top 75%. All you get for that is the rank of Master. Now, I hope I don't get demoted to Master, because I just got a Baron. But you also get a little power play decal, which is, yay, okay. If you're in the top 25%, you get a permit for the Summerland system, which I don't need because I'm a Baron, as well as a special Empire Combat Zone decal. Now, that would be nice, but, you know, if you want to get from 75% to 25%, you got to grind. Now, of course, the top 10 players will be granted an Imperial Hammer, and that seems really cool, but, like, you know, 10 people? That's going to be a little bit much. Now, what's actually kind of cool, too, is if the community goal hits Tier 5, which it already has, 30% discount on ships. Temporary discount. Doesn't say here necessarily when, or how temporary that is, but that's pretty good. If you wanted to buy yourself a clipper or something like that, then... hey, 25% discount, that'll do. Now, of course, we also have this other community goal, and this is for the Colonia Bridge project. What do you get here? So each tier, blah, 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 each tier gets, like, Pioneer supplies and crew and search and rescue on the Colonia Bridge project. But actually, what does it actually say here that the commanders get if they participate, other than, like, you know, warm reception and thank you for your service? Warm white cockpit lights is an additional token of gratitude. Now, that's actually one of the cockpit lights I don't have, so I wouldn't mind doing that, but the way I want to do it is using my shiny new clipper to pirate some people. So we're actually going to try, like, pirating some commanders today. That's going to be fun. We'll see if we can politely get them to relinquish their holds. But anyway, yeah, so I've got my new clipper. I tried it out yesterday. It was my first flight, really, or first time attempting the clipper. And it's a pretty damn sweet ship. So we're going to be doing some more of that today. We'll head down to Alcor to do some piracy, and I think that's how we'll kick it off. Right now I am in Summerland. It's a bit of a journey up to Alcor, which is just next to Aliot, up here in the Alliance space, but that's fine. Give us a chance to get the old flight muscles warmed up on the way over. But just look at this beast. Oh, no, not that beast. Pay no mind. Yeah, this beast. What a beauty. That's one hell of a ship. Oh! For a second there, my ship interiors were showing. How embarrassing. Check that out. What a beauty. I got some red engines there to make it look super cool. Smunk. Stupid mail slot. Get out of my way. Anyway. How are you guys doing? What you been up to? What you been doing in the Dangus, in the Elite Dangus? By the way, in a few minutes, max an hour, I have to go shopping for a bit. Oh, nice. You won't miss an F. You're going to listen while you go shopping. So a little bit of buying some bread and watching the Dangus. Hey, buy some bread for me. Oh, I'll show you something else, too. Well, actually, I'm not going to show you, but I will tell you about this. The Ankh Storm. This is a Darkwater mega ship. And I thought, just before the stream, hey, I'm going to go visit this place and see what it's all about. PSA, don't do that. It will shoot on sight as soon as you get within range of it, and it's pretty much an instant death. They really don't want you checking out that mega ship. I don't know why it's there, but I guess for, like, immersion purposes. But yeah, you can't get near it. As soon as you do, it shoots you and you die. What kind of bread? Whatever you want to buy. Maybe some, like a baguette? Yeah, get a baguette. And then, you know, have a sword fight with another baguette owner. 2 baguettes locked in Mortal Kombat. Man, we're gonna have to fuel scoop on the way there. So yeah, I mean, I tried a little bit of piracy against NPCs yesterday. I actually got a pretty good haul. I was pretty happy with, like 2 things that I pirated, AI relics and precious gems, and that netted about 200k. So piracy is not unviable. It is possible to live a pirate life, and that's something that I've always had respect for pirates. I mean, I think the game is not really kind to antagonist roles. There's not really much leeway for like evil people to make a living. Like, you're kind of supposed to be a good pilot. But piracy, it seems like there is some viability to it. You can actually be a pirate, and and make decent hauls. Of course, you know, if you really wanted to be a pirate, the best thing is probably to go to anarchy systems where you aren't going to get a bounty. I ended up with some criminal records. I don't know if I still have notoriety. No, actually my notoriety went down. That's lovely. Notoriety, of course, is a very confusing background simulation, crime and punishment factor. But if you have notoriety, you can't pay off your bounties. You have to wait till that actually goes down. But I don't really pay off my bounties anyway. I like to actually collect them. See here, I've got 43 bounties from all over the bubble. Just little records of my mischievous antics. Never cash them in. Keep them around. That way you know where you've been and what you did. It's like the pilot's log. It's like the codex, the criminal codex. That looks like an interesting star. Is that a white dwarf? Oh, it is too. Or well, either a white dwarf. Yeah, I think it's a white dwarf. There's no neutron stars in the bubble. All right, we'll get ourselves a little boost here. Clipper has decent jump range, but not the best. Uh-oh. But yeah, if you are, you know, piloting in the Elite Dangerous universe, it's kind of interesting. You got dual community goals happening here. If you prefer more of the trading, you can go contribute to the Alcor goal, or contribute to my pirate fund. Or if you're more combat inclined, you can go to Summerland, which is actually open for a temporary period in the fight against Darkwater. And after we do some piracy, I might go back to Summerland and do a couple more combat zones. I was kind of wondering yesterday if maybe my stream conked out because I was doing the combat zone, but even after exiting out of the game, my internet went down a couple times later in the evening, so pretty sure, yeah, it was loose flappy cables. It was a very windy day, and sometimes those cables can flap about. Ooh, pretty star. Okay, I need fuel. Is there a fuel star next? Yes, I believe so. If it's not a fuel star, I'm kind of screwed. All right. But yeah, if you haven't flown a Clipper before, it's really quite a sleek, sexy ship. And, you know, if you don't have these HUD colors, that's because you don't have EDHM. EDHM, this is the Darkwave theme, so very neon, retro 80s synth layout. I love it. Definitely changes up the game. You get kind of sick of that, like, constant orange, right? I was saluting some people over at the CG when I was hiding in a plant. Many people were coming up to visit the plant, man. If you hide in a plant, it just attracts all kind of attention. All right, we're gonna have to fuel scoop here. We'll slow down and get a nice long scoop. Just a bunch of signal sources here. This is kind of a lonely system. Just one star. Discovered by Darius Porcalar. But yeah, I've been really enjoying Elite lately. I've been getting into it. Between like the faction work for Dangus investigations and filming episodes and doing these community goals and some combat zones, it's been lovely to see that the game has kind of like ironed out its stability a little bit. Of course, you know, it's still not fully there, and we still anxiously await the next the news of future updates, but my hope is that when update 11 launches, which no one really knows when it will. I mean, they said it was be February, but that's what, 8 or 9 more days? I mean, do we have is it a leap year? I don't know. Sick tunes. Thanks, Dark Matter. The music is all actually Takoso in the background. Mr. Tom Cook himself. And if you go to the link in the description, links out to his SoundCloud, you can find a lot of his work there. He's done tunes for me, for other Elite creators. I know he's worked with like Yamix and Scorpius and Turgeon. And he's put out, actually, I think 2 Elite Dangerous themed albums, and he's got a 3rd one in the works, which I have a little bit of a role as a radio DJ on. I'm not sure when he's going to launch. I know he was trying to time it with the console release, but big question mark as to when that's coming out. But it's dope. The tunes slap on it, and so I'm stoked for when that comes out. But yeah, Takoso's a great musician. Big. He's also done some really good screenshots within the game. Worked for like Sagittarius Eye and all that sort of stuff. A photojournalist, a musician, and a pirate, a gentleman, and a scholar. He's got a sick mohawk. But yeah, how many more jumps? Only 3 more jumps to Alcor. So this is gonna be interesting because, like, I have not done a lot of player piracy in my career. Not for you know, lack of interest. Just, you know, it is a tough gig and really kind of, you know, can be scary for both parties in reality. I'm not, you know, going around trying to cause trouble. I'm not trying to kill anyone, but I do want their sweet, sweet booty. So we're going to try to convince some players to give us some goods without hopefully having to murder them. Though if it comes to that, you know, I'm prepared to do what's necessary for the bubble. Is that another white dwarf? How many white dwarfs are we going to see along the way? I mean, not that I mind. It's always nice to get that little bit of a jump boost. Yep. Alright. These jump boosts, again, there's a right way and a wrong way to go through these. You want to kind of... Oh, okay. No. Even her out. You want to stay in there just long enough to get your super cruise going, but you don't want to head the opposite way and fall into the exclusion zone. Otherwise, you might find yourself with some hull damage. Of course, it becomes quite hard to control your damn ship when you're doing this. When you're out on long-term explorations and you come across these white dwarfs and neutron stars, sometimes that could be the reason that you lose all your exploration data. But, you know, they didn't make this galaxy and call it Elite Saphirus. There's a reason for that name. Jumping to Wolf 483. And I'm almost out of fuel again. It almost feels like I could put an extra fuel tank on this damn ship. It really, the Clipper does have some like, you know, it's not something that you would take to Sagittarius. The Clipper is a nice little interbubble piracy ship. I guess, you know, you could use it for combat. And to be honest, I probably... You know, if I were using this for combat, I should probably engineer these shields a little differently. I've got enhanced low-power shields. And realistically, I usually use that for bi-weaves. But in this case, I actually put just like the regular old, what is it, 6A shields? Or 7A, actually. Probably better to go with like reinforced shields on that kind of build. Or you know, do the grind and get your prismatics. But, well, I haven't done that grind. The power play grind is one of the worst in the games. Because you actually have to just like sign up to a faction... Wait 4 weeks, hit rank 3, and the way that most people do it is you just like sign up to the faction, wait the 3 weeks, and then your last week just grind your way up to level 3 by delivering data messages. Alright, here we are in Alcor. So ideally what we're looking to do is find some players and actually, you know, take their booty, but I wouldn't mind getting some practice done with some NPCs. So if we do see some sweet juicy NPCs, we will touch them all inappropriately. I believe McDonald's Settlement is where the community goal is taking place. Now, a lot of pirates do this, is they hang out at the CG station. Now, of course, you know, there's a lot of places you can pirate, but at a CG, you're typically going to see a huge influx of commanders. And obviously, they've got the goods by the time they've got here, so, you know, if you can get them out of Super Cruise and convince them to give you a few things, then you can go and cash it in and get your own CG rewards yourself. The bad pirates, or you know, the inefficient pirates, would be like sitting in the stations where you can buy stuff, but then you got to make all the jumps yourself, and in a Clipper, that's none too pleasant. What is that? Galactic Vision Satellite. So let's see, we got a Cobra. I don't know if that's worth... I mean, oh yeah, he's an Alliance of Forcer. Power play ships. Yeah, pretty much what you want to do is just kind of wait around for NPCs to pop in there. And ideally, if we can find like a nice juicy T9 or something like that, we can get a nice haul off those guys. These Alliance Enforcers typically do not have anything worth taking. Gotta wait a little while. Oh, we got a Type 7. Type 7 sounds juicy. Come here, my juicy little friend. Private courier service. That sounds like something I would like to see what they've got in their hold. Seem to be going way too fast. Oh, I gotta switch modes. Here we go. Interdiction. Oh shoot, and I just see hollow dots coming in. I probably should have gone for those commanders, but I'm already... I need a practice run to get my bindings correct before I get into some commander potential combat. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Did I just outrun the guy I'm interdicting? But I still got him. Haha, sucker. Alright. What you got in your holds, son? Let's see here. Want to use a manifest scanner? I have engineered this to give me a little bit of a faster scanning time. AI relics, precious gems, antiquities. I'll take it. So we'll start out with a little hatch breaker here. Hopefully this guy will just, you know, we can hatch break him. And he will go leave me alone. Oh, look at that. He's already shooting at me. That's cute. Give me the goods. We'll get some... Oh, son of a gun. He's got point defense. Yeah, some of these guys will definitely surprise you in terms of how effective they are. But I'll shoot multiple hatch breakers at him. One of them's bound to get through. No. Okay, apparently this guy's quite prepared for piracy. I mean, do I have to shoot you and disable your damn things? Let me try... Oh, there we go. There we go. We got one on. Alright, give me the goods. Open up my hatch. Let's see what we got. Precious gems. AI relics. I'll take it. And this guy is still shooting at me. I mean, you have to respect these T7s with, you know, turrets on them. Like, really, like, I barely even put weapons on a T7. It's not even worth getting into it. Getting into the... Oh, he's shooting down my collector limpets. What a jerk. You know what? I could just, you know, disable the guy. I do have some interesting weapons on this ship that kind of disable systems, but the problem is that if I start using it to shoot this guy, we're going to get some trouble coming into the system. We really don't want the feds to come after us. I know I'm a criminal, but it's fun. Oh man, we got everything basically. Yeah, this guy's basically lost his entire haul. I don't feel so bad though. Let's see, does he have anything else? No, we got everything. Sucker! But let's see here. Yeah, precious gems. Happy with those. Those are always great. These are good. This is a good haul. I'm feeling good about this. Oh, of course, we do have a Fed here. A Viper Mark IV. So that's the other thing about piracy is really you got to get in and get out pretty quickly. If you sort of linger in the system, you're going to find yourself getting shot at. And I don't want to necessarily get security coming after me. I just want to get my loot and get out of here. So I'll try and get as close to the loot as possible. Not you, loot. What kind of haul are we getting here? AI relics, 2. We got antique jewelry, antiquities. Who the hell shot me? You son of a bitch. No valid collection targets. Just one more little piece of the cargo to scoop. Antique jewelry. We'll take it. Give me the loot. Slow down so my limpet can actually catch up with me. I do love these limpets. Limpets were not always in the game, and when they were added, I thought that was one of the coolest things that they've added to the game. I still do. Like, functionally, I never expected them to do something like as cool as limpets. Now, if they would... And you know what? What was really cool is pretty recently they added... back to Super Bruce. They added... what are they called? Multi-limpet controllers, which is something that, like, I was on the verge of actually doing a video about that, saying, like, what are the little things they could improve is do, like, a universal limpet controller. And they did, surprisingly, but... they did it in a way that's typical of Frontier, where the Universal Limpet Controller, I believe, like, the only one that's actually got all of the limpets together in one thing is like a size 7. So you really, you know, it's like, are you going to sacrifice your shields, or, you know, you need pretty much to have an Anaconda. Alright, that was a pretty good haul. I'm satisfied with that. Now, of course, the sad thing is we're wanted in this system, so we won't be able to actually... trade it here unless there is a black market. Let me check. Is there a black market here? Oh my god, look at all the fleet carriers. It's a pretty crowded system. Do we have a black market? No, we don't. Well, that's fine. What kind of notoriety is that giving us? Oh, 0. Okay, wonderful. So as long as you're not, like, assaulting people, if you're just, you know, taking the goods, maybe piracy is not considered a notorious act. Here's another Type 7. Sounds ripe for the picking. Interesting to see, yeah, like, is piracy a viable career in Elite? And I don't know if it's, like, you know, the best paying of all the careers, but it certainly is fun. Let's get you. Everyone turns red as soon as you start interdicting someone. Bounty? It should just be fines. I mean, these guys are just NPCs anyway. I'm not really hurting anyone. They're just, you know, fake computer personalities. As we all know, it's really the lore in Elite Dangerous is that long ago, the developers created this simulated universe, and NPCs are actually computer people. And commanders have to pretend to be NPCs. Otherwise, our AI robot overlords will track us down and kill us. All right, what do you got in your what do you got in your hatch? Bio waste. Fuck it, I'll take it. Give me that bio waste. Why is he hauling a bunch of shit? Oh, hi. You are... Oh, another pirate. He wants the bio waste too. Let's see what we got. How many bio wastes did we get? Why are you shooting at him? You don't need to do that. That's unnecessary. This man is hauling shit. Which I will gladly take into my hold. No, NPCs are not real people. They're actually, like, the whole lore is basically, and this is my fake headcanon, but the lore is basically that all the AIs took over the galaxy, and so Lord Master Braben created a situation where all the commanders are disguised as NPCs so that the AIs don't know. Okay, where are my limpets? I do have collector's head. I'm just not close enough to the bio waste to get it. Who's shooting me? This guy. And he wants my cargo. How dare you pirate a pirate? Okay, you know what? This bio waste is not worth it. I'm getting the hell out of here. Fertile Lance? No, thank you. Shooting missiles at me. What a jerk. I'll leave him to deal with the cops. They're gonna find a Fertile Lance surrounded by canisters of bio waste. And yes, Tigger, Sunday stream. Yeah, I mean, I felt bad yesterday because my internet cut out, so I went lower than I wanted to. And I saw that Scorb wasn't streaming today. I think someone else who usually streams Sunday wasn't streaming. I thought, you know, I'll jump in and do a little Sunday antics. Our goal here is really, we want... Oh, hold on. There's a commander. In a cutter. Interesting. Mr. Russian. Relinquish me some booty. I spelt relinquish wrong. That's fine. We're gonna interdict a cutter because we can. Let's see if we can defeat this interdiction. Now, of course, this ship is a little bit more powerful than my ship, and he could actually be here to kill me. Good evening. I am a pirate. Please give me booty? Let's see if he goes with it. Stream commander. Oh, is he streaming? Or does he know that I'm streaming? What do you got in your haul? Ooh. Ooh, tasty cargo. Oh, he left. Damn it. See, no one ever complies with the damn pirates. Alright. Well, I'm gonna interdict you again. And of course, now the... Oh, who is this? That other Fertile Lance. He's chasing me around the... He really wants my booty. Here I am pirating people, and I've got pirates after me. It's like Inception. Pirate Inception. Where'd that guy go? Gold member. Get back here. Give me that booty. Please. Please, I just want some booties. Maybe I can catch up to him. I don't know. He's gaining on me. I might be able to get him just before he drops out of Super Cruise. We'll see if we can. Please don't run. I just want a little booty. 1 or 2 tons will do for a hungry pirate. I'm hoping to like appeal to his sense of sympathy, you know? Crazy Russian. Do I know this guy? Do I have him on my friends list? No, I don't. Okay, we are gaining on him. We are gaining. I think we can do this. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Please. Where'd he go? Uh-oh. How did he get behind me? Uh-oh. How did he break that interdiction, though? What just happened there? Like, neither of us fell out of Super Cruise, so that's odd. Is he gonna try and beat me, or is he gonna submit? Usually I'm on the other side. Please. So hungry. Just want some small, tasty booty. Oh my. Ooh. Pretty. What is that? I'm gonna hatchbreaker you. Oh no! He is not willing to play ball. Most people will leave it immediately after an interdiction or log, but if I see a scan, I'll usually comply. Pirates are much better than gankers. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not here to ruin anyone's day. I just want a little taste of what he's got, a little something in his cargo. Like 1 or 2 cargos I'd be happy with. Did I just activate a shield booster? Please, no run. I know hurt you. Just want some small, tasty fish. Okay, I'm gonna hatchbreaker him. Cause he's, oh, god damn it! This guy's like running all the time. Don't make me try. I don't want to have to shoot you, sir. But you know what? You're gonna. I mean, I have to respect this guy's swagger. I do like the fact that he's like, he's not submitting, and he's got some very pretty flat cannons, which I don't think do any damage. So I think he's trolling me a little bit here. Why you no be pirated? It's fun for the family. Gamily, whatever. Oh, damn it! Okay, this other pirate has come with me, and he's attacking me. I'm gonna spatula. This firework is in your honor. Okay, I am going to hatchbreaker you, I swear. Oh, damn it! Well, at least he's giving me a nice show. You need some Dangus FSD lockdown missiles. Yeah, true. That is true. I mean, I don't really have those, or access to those. I do like how he's giving me the run for his money. But, like, who's this other pirate that's coming after me? He's making me work for my 1 ton. That's all I want, just 1 ton. Please, just 1 ton of tasty cargo for the children. I don't have children, but he's not giving me any cargo. Damn you. Okay, you know what? Ah! He's really jumping out really quickly. I don't know if he's got like an engineered FSD or something. So, I will continue to inconvenience you. Don't make me inconvenience you another time. I will do it. I'm gonna have to try and land a hatchbreaker on him. That's gonna. Oh, oops. Nope. Not galaxy map. I am going to keep interdicting you until you give me the tasty cargo. Interdiction complete. Oh, you probably submitted. Okay, right to hatchbreaking. He's not gonna give it, so I'm gonna take it. Must have booty. I'm just gonna keep shooting you until I get a hatchbreaker on you. I can do this. I don't see hyperdrive yet. Gotcha! We could do this the easy way or the hard way. What do we got here? Anything? Did he even? Yes! We got it! Tasty cargo! My family will eat tonight. You made me do this the hard way, but you know what? Wait, why is he not leaving? Uh-oh. Oh, he did. I got it! We did it. We successfully pirated another player. Without violence, too, might I add. You really don't need to shoot these people. You can do it with limpets. Alright, I'm just gonna throw out another collector drone. Where's my cargo scoop? There we go. Nice! You'll figure out how to high wake eventually. Yeah, that is the thing is, I mean, high wake is such an inconvenience, but, you know, if you know a pirate is just, you know, not being, you know, like, not hurting you, then, you know, you can keep low waking and sort of waste their time. A lot of times they'll just give up. But not this pirate. This pirate is tenacious. 4 performance enhancers? That's more than I wanted. I only wanted him to drop 1 or 2 cargo, and I would have let him go on his day, but he wanted to do it the hard way? Well, that's what happens. Sweet, sweet victory. What up, Dead Star Omega? And Loot, you got your baguettes? Nice. Oh, he did high wake. Look at that. So I chased him out of the system. You know, if he had just dropped 1 ton of cargo, I would have said, thank you for your time, sir. Have a nice day. But no, he had to be difficult. He had to do things the hard way. Well, here in my pirating clipper, we like the hard way. We like it when they're difficult. We like it when our fish struggle on the line, so to speak. So that was actually, I think, the first time I've ever successfully pirated another player. Let's pick up this last piece of loot. Sweet, sweet collector limpets. So what do we got in our storage here? So we got precious gems, we got antique jewelry, AI relics, antiquities, and precious performance enhancers. These performance enhancers are part of the CG, which is this one. Performance enhancers, personal weapons, and survival equipment. Now I wonder if I'm able to actually, you know, turn these in because they are stolen, but let's try. Let's see if McDonald will accept pirated goods. I may have to, like, turn myself in. Hey, if you turn yourself in, do you lose your cargo? Not sure. Okay. You hoes are gonna get them now. Yeah, get a baguette. But then, like, you have to find someone else with a baguette in the store, and then you have to, like challenge them to a baguette duel and have a sword fight in the grocery store with baguettes. And whoever's baguette breaks is the loser. What up, Zakal, by the way? Yeah, it is Sunday. Yeah, I was saying I was doing the stream yesterday, and unfortunately my internet kind of conked out. It was a very windy day, and I think the wires got a little jostled. But, so I thought, you know, hey, I'll do a little bit of a Sunday stream to make up for it. And so far, it's been going pretty well. We pirated an NPC, got their bounty, and then we just pirated a player successfully. We had to use, oh, there he is, Crazy Russian. Damn pirate. Well, I would have settled, if you had dropped 1 ton of cargo, I would have been happy. My family would have ate tonight. But you had to play hardball. And I had to use my hatchbreaker. Damn you, Spatula! It's not my fault. These are the galactic rules, okay? I don't make up the crime and punishment system. I just hate it. I think it's a terrible, terrible crime and punishment system. Like, if I can't come in and cash in these damn goods, you know, if people would just, you know, drop their loot, then, you know, it wouldn't be, it would be easier on the rest of the economy. But I've been, and by the way, Crazy Russian, you're the first player that I've ever successfully pirated, so you go down in the history books. But, I've been pirated many, many times, and actually getting pirated is, ooh, what the hell? Ooh, this station not only has the hammer arms, it has like a little base over here. Is that like a fleet carrier thing? I think that might be like yeah, it's a docked fleet carrier. Cool. I actually have not checked out one of these things since fleet carriers were launched. But I like the fact that there's like, you know, what would happen if that station drifted close enough to the hammer arm that this thing got smacked? I wonder. Well, let's see. Yeah, we got a docked fleet carrier there. Fleet carriers do look kind of cool. I just will probably never own one because, like, they're expensive as hell. Let's see. Who's in this system? We got Thugok. Thugooch? Thugooch. Thugooch. It's a Thugooch. And he's saying, let's go, Brandon. I don't know who Brandon is, but... Alright, so let's see if, like, it is restricted access. Maybe there's a black market. I'm kind of curious, though. Do black market transactions count towards CG? As I do not know. I've never done CG piracy before. Oops. What's going on here? Why are all these NPCs just floating around in the dock? Don't you have somewhere to be? You know that loitering is a crime punishable by death. What up, Nix? How you doing? Oi, oi. Alright. So we've landed at McDonald's Settlement. Unfortunately, we are wanted, so everything is like anonymous access. I don't even think they have a black market here. Well, they do, but it's got that symbol on it. Which, what does that mean? Does that mean it's disabled? So my question is here, what if I were to hand in myself? Would I keep all my cargo? Am I going to lose everything by doing that? And where will it send me that I have to come all the way back? I mean, technically speaking, if I look at these performance enhancers, they are part of the CG, but they're stolen. I'm gonna take a leap of faith here. Yeah, the interwebs seem to be functioning today. I don't really know what was... You know, sometimes my internet will conk out for a couple of hours. Like, it'll kind of go spotty, and so I think the wind was flapping around the cables. 50 light years away, that's not terrible. But today it seems to be going smooth. I've got green bars across the realm, so I'm pretty happy with that. This is gonna suck if I can't cash in those damn... Hey, what's up, Ray Mobula? Yeah, Sunday stream. I saw Scorp wasn't streaming as well. Usually I like to watch a Scorpius stream on Sundays. But he's got some company over tonight, so we'll be streaming. Yeah, only 3 jumps away. So, do I still have my inventory? Yes! Awesome. But there is no black market there, so how do I hand this in? Am I not able to? How do you do CG piracy then? Is that just something that's like frowned upon? I don't know. Can you clean goods? That would be actually quite a cool thing, is if you could like launder your commodities. Well, we're gonna go back and try. I mean, if we get all this stuff and then we, it's never good when the wind slaps around your cable. I just, yeah, I mean, that's, in my mind, I just see the cables blowing around in the wind, and that created all sorts of internet issues. Maybe created a magnetic interference field that was hurting my internet. I ended up watching a bit of the stream after it was put online. But yeah, sorry about the buffering yesterday if you were watching, because yeah, I guess it was like cutting out big chunks of what I was saying. But you know what? That's the internet for you. Whenever you need it the most, that's when it disappoints you. It's kinda, maybe it's run by Frontier. Oh, burn! So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I would assume that if you are pirating a CG, that you should be able to hand in your goods. But if the black market is disabled at the CG station, we may be kind of SOL. We may not be able to do piracy for the CG, which sucks because it feels like that would be really cool and like make a lot of sense. But perhaps we'll just be making pirate profit. Now I wonder too. Let's just see here in the codex. Where the hell is the codex? There's so many menus in this game. Under my statistics, is there crime? Yeah, crime. Malware. Total murders 525, citizens murder 233, guards murder 293. These numbers add up to more than 523. I don't do math good, but I've stolen apparently 948 goods. But I wonder, like, do you have any like 151 profiles cloned? This is like Odyssey stuff. I don't see anything there about like players being pirated. It'd be interesting to have a stat for that. I feel a little bit dastardly, but that was, you know, we were trying polite piracy, asking politely, give me your booty. And after the 7th or 8th interdiction, that's when I broke out my hatch breakers. It's never good when the wind slaps around your... Oh, sorry, I read that. Yeah. But we're gonna head back to Alcor. We're gonna try to see if we can hand in these CG goods. If not, then you know, we can try just finding a local black market and handing them in there. At least get some profit out of it. Though it's kind of funny because yeah, like I had another pirate, an NPC pirate interdicting me as I'm trying to pirate people. There should be like some sort of like, you know, badge of honor that you can put on your ship that tells other pirates that, hey man, I'm your colleague. I'm not prey, I am a pred. Not, well, that could be interpreted wrongly. Like a predator of other commanders that are over the age of 18. Let's just say that. But yeah, player piracy, I think, you know, you don't do it for the profit, really. You do it for the love and the immersion. I remember the first time I was ever pirated, this is going back way long ago, is when I was, you know, the first way I was really making money, you know, so this is way before the exploration buff, so exploration didn't pay as well, is I would do the rare goods trade route. And there's sort of a circle that you can do from like Lave and all through the Empire where you pick up rare goods, you sell them at other stations, and etc., etc. And I remember getting to the one that had Fujin T. I imagine it's the Fujin system. And yeah, I got interdicted by a gentleman pirate. He said, you know, cut your engines, and now, you know, I'm going to do a scan, and then I'll take X amount of loot from you, right? And I was surprised and delighted. At first, I thought the guy was actually an NPC. Because, again, this was early in the game. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And I thought, you know, okay, well, you want to give me... You just want a piece of my goods. I'd rather give you a couple rare goods as opposed to get destroyed. Of course, I tried to get away. I tried to get away. And he shot a couple warning shots, got my shields down, and then I relented and gave him the goods. And then he thanked me politely and went off. And it was actually quite a wonderful experience. I mean, at the end of the day, I was... delighted to have participated in that interaction. Oh, hold on, we got another commander here. Who is it? Benny Haste. He disappeared though. He might just be off my sensors. I mean, we just paid off our bounty. I'm very tempted to try and interdict another person, but... Is he an anaconda? What is you? Probably a dolphin. That's a cruise ship. I mean, if he is a player and he's not this... Is he a Type 9? Ooh, he is. Ooh. Ooh, I mean, I just paid off my fine, but... I kind of want to do it. Oh, actually, he's in a team. Oh, wait, he's in a team 1 out of 2. Okay, so he's got a wingmate here that may not be present. It's so tempting, but I kind of really want to see if I can actually... But I also want to... I only have 3 limpets left. No, I'm not gonna interdict this guy. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's so tempting though. I mean, he's just right there, and I have to do it. I must. Is he gonna try to get away? Oh, flying in front of the sun, it's hard to see. I think he's trying to evade me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And we're gonna beat him. Hello, sir. I am a pirate. Please shut your engines down. Prepare for the scans. Is he running away? You can't get away. You're a T9. I will scan you. Do not try to run away. I'm going to try and get in front of him just to intimidate him. What do we got here? Performance enhancers. Please drop 1 to 2 tons of cargo, and then you may be on your way, sir. Wait, what the hell? Oh, son of a gun! They always run! Do you not... Why does no one take pirates seriously? Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Now you make me chase you. Which I kinda like, actually. It's part of the fun. So I wonder, did he submit to the interdiction? Because he got away pretty quick. Like that, I don't know, I was chatting for a long time. You have made me interdict you a second time. He's not very good at getting away, but I mean, that's a Type 10 for you. Or Type 9. Why you do this? Don't make me hatch break you. One ton, please. I have hungry. Need to eat. Poor pirate. I can't even spell. Message limit reached. They put a message limit on this? Okay, he's running, so I am going to hatch breaker you. You made me do this. You made me do this. Uh-oh. You made me do this. Oh, damn it, he got away again. And now I'm only down to 1 limpet. Okay. That's fine. You want to play hardball? I can play hardball. This is why, you know, Pirate's life is just not easy. Everyone runs. No one listens. All I want is 1 ton. I just want 1 ton of cargo. It's a symbolic gesture, really. Please, just 1 ton. I beg you. Please. Don't make me do this. I don't think he's complying. He's got point defense too, the little... Okay, you know what? I'm hatch breaking you because you're not playing ball. We got it. We got the hatch breaker on. Now hopefully we can have some loot drop before he wakes out again. It looks like we got some system defense. I don't know why it asked to go. Yes! Now, of course, we're out of limpets, so this is going to kind of suck. We're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Well, you know what? Oh, shoot. I just ran into the car. If he had just complied, all I wanted was 1 ton. And now I get, what, like 3 or 4? I mean, I'm happy with anything. But, you know, this is what I don't understand. I don't know if it's like, you know, this guy had a bad experience with griefers, but, like, when a guy's asking you for 1 ton, just drop 1 ton, you know? You don't have to be like this. I'll take what I can get, though. I am not a picky pirate. Any loot is good loot. I will take bio waste if you have bio waste. It didn't have to be like this, though. And you know what? I don't care that this guy's shooting at me. I'm gonna get all this loot. Okay, 1 more performance enhancer. This is pretty fun, though. I do have to admit, like, I did not expect within the first few attempts of, like, I've already pirated 2 players, and I've managed to get loot off them without dying, without being shot at, without having to fire shots, right? Okay, why is this still showing red? What's going on? Was that loot coming at me too fast? Yeah, keep shooting at me. What is this, an ASP scout? Really? Like, that's what system security flies? You fool. I am in a clipper. You are no match for me. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Fuel scoop deployed. Oh, you mean cargo scoop. Sweet, we got more goods. But we're probably wanted again, so we're not going to pull the hand in. That's fine. I don't need to do the CG for those purposes. It's just fun to pirate people. Ooh, who's this? Another T9. Commander Thagooch. Okay, you know what? Let's try to manufacture some limpets. Because I need those. It's too hard to do this the old-fashioned way. Give me damn limpets. Oh my god, this takes so long. Commander Thagooch, prepare to be pirated. Arrgh. Oh wait, I just ran past him. That's fine. This isn't the guy that I just stole from, right? I don't want to, like, be a jerk like that and take from the same commander over and over again. These Type 9s, man, they cannot avoid interdictions. Hello, sir. Oh! Sir. Oops. Little boop there. Please cut engines for scans. Looks like he's playing along. Is he? What's he doing there? No, do not run away! Don't run! Damn it! No one wants to stop and play pirate! Alright, we're gonna do this the hard way. Y'all want to do it the hard way? Well, fine. I got the limpets to spare. Is he gonna try to get away from this one? Please do try to get away. Like, don't submit, because then it's harder for you to get away, and I have more time to hatch break you. I don't know if you can. Yeah, target submitted. Please. Just 1 ton. Drop 1 ton. I am hungry. Need booty to feed the dangarinos. Oh, why is there a message limit? That is really super annoying. Okay, he's running, so you made me do this. God damn it, he's running again. Okay, you know what? 3rd time? Your mistake might be that pirates rarely say please. I'm trying to be a different kind of pirate, okay? Actually, I saw the trailer for, what's his name? guy who does What We Do in the Shadows. I can't remember his name. Why can't I remember his name? I really like him. He's what's his name? Anyway, he's it's called the movie's called something like Our Flag Means Death or something like that. And it's it looks like a something about a gentleman pirate kind of movie. I love the concept. Okay, this guy's playing difficult, man. He knows what he's doing. He's not messing around. Oh my god, you're making me go in circles. If he gets away, I'm gonna be so mad. Just get one done, man. That's all I want. Give me the... He got away. He got away. I wonder if I can just get him here. I'm doing it. I'm gonna try to do it right by the station. I may actually want to rethink this strategy. Someone's shooting at someone over there. Okay, I don't know if this was a wise idea. Did I get anything out of him? Another day, sir. Well done. I'm running the hell away because I feel like people are going to shoot me, and I've got cargo and I don't want to die. Oh, my flight assist is off. Running away. Running away. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't in the fire zone. I don't know if limpets count as, like, firing. Yeah, I want to be a gentleman pilot. I want to ask politely just for a small amount of booty. That's all I'm interested in. All right, you know what? I think because it's getting Dangus, let's try to find somewhere that we can cash in. So we want to find a black market nearby. Oh, apparently Alcor does have one, but it's apparently shut down. We can go to Hebo. Where is black market? Oh my god, all these fleet carriers, man. Black market. Don't see black market. Yeah, okay, there's one there, but I can't land there because I'm in a big ship now. Alioth has one. Okay. Good old Alioth. Do you have black market? No. Probably one of these guys. Ah, you do. Achentown. We'll head to Achentown. Hopefully we've not been... sometimes you're in open, you're in Super Cruise, and you're in the map, and then all of a sudden you find yourself interdicted. But yeah, we've done some successful piracy. I'm pretty chuffed at myself there for being a gentleman pirate. We killed no one, but we got some goodies. I wish that you could, though, like, I don't know, again, I'm not sure if the CG, if it has a black market, if you're able to turn it in the black market, still contribute. I wish there was a way that you could go clean goods. But that's fine, I still like the interaction. And, you know, these commanders who got pirated, they'll have some great stories to tell. About the time that they got away from that pirate spatula. Now, I'm not normally a pirate. I just do this on weekends and when, you know, trying out a new ship. And the cutter is really like, you know, this ship is designed for piracy. Like, this is what it's all about. So let's see what we got here. We have 2 precious gems, 2 antique jewelries, 7 performance enhancers, 2 AI relics, 2 antiquities, and 2 limpets. But those are mine. I didn't steal those. But not bad. I mean, like, you know, for a haul where, you know, I didn't have to rebuy and no one got hurt, I'm pretty pleased about that. I mean, maybe Crazy Russian's feelings got hurt, but that's, you know, that's okay. In time, those will the emotional scars of piracy will diminish. The shame and the embarrassment of being looted by a spatula. But yeah, I do like friendly player piracy. Of course, sometimes you get interdicted and people just start shooting, and one thing leads to another, and you're suddenly dead, and that can be annoying, right? I've been griefed and ganked in this game, and certainly I think a lot of people avoid open for those reasons. But from my experience, about 90% plus of the player interactions that I've had in open have typically been pretty positive, whether it's some sort of immersion role playing, or just even those pirate experiences where they just they ask for a reasonable amount. I give it to them and they say thank you for your time, have a nice day. But all these people at the CG, I can understand their backs are up. It's like there's a lot of players out there, and you never know who's going to be a griefer, right? Clippers are pretty scary to look at anyway. Every time I see a clipper, my immediate instinct is that's bad news. The ship has a sort of bad reputation, but I mean, part of that is, it's kind of designed for this sort of thing. You don't really see many, mining clippers, though they do exist. I wouldn't judge if someone squipped, put their clipper out in mining mode. That certainly would be a good way to, scare other players away from you if you're out mining. Just do it in a clipper; they'll think you're a bounty hunter. But all right, let's land at Achentown. Hopefully we're not wanted here. What is our notoriety at, by the way? Oh, we're still at 0. Wonderful. Because we haven't actually hurt anyone. We've just hurt their feelings. Being looted by the spatula should be a badge of honor. It's true. Yeah, I love these HUD colors, dude. This is all part of the EDHM. If you don't have it, I highly recommend it. You can download it and change your HUD colors, change your cockpit lighting. You can totally customize it. This one is one of the presets. It's called Darkwave. And it's like that, sort of like 80s synthwave kind of style. Suits me well. Definitely, like, when you're used to the sort of orange HUD after years and years and years, it's just refreshing to have a change. The cool thing about the EDHM thing as well is that you can actually... ooh, should I do silent running? If I get scanned, this might not be good, because I'm smuggling, technically. But you can... what was I going to say there? Oh yeah, you can customize your layout per ship as well. So, oh, no, I'm pad 24. Here we go. You can, so for example, you can like say, oh, when I pop into my Viper, I want this layout. When I pop into my Courier, I want this layout. I haven't really experimented with that yet, but really cool features. And again, third-party tools to the rescue. It's amazing sometimes just, how many amazing third-party tools are out there, and it just shows you, for this lovely space game, how much talent is out there. So yeah, there's nothing... Oh yeah, sorry, I have to go to Black Market. So let's see what our haul is going to cost us or net us. So yeah, obviously from our first little NPC one, like these are pretty good buyouts. 184k for one AI relic, and I've got 2 of them. Performance enhancers, not really getting that much from them. About 24k of profit from those 2 players, but I'll take it. 368 from AI relics, 240k from antique jewelry, 304 from these antiquities, and precious gems, and then it's 210. That's like a little bit over $1 million. I mean, I didn't really do the math on that, but hey, I'm happy with that kind of haul. Let's see here. And we have no bounties detected, which is weird. I guess like you just get fines for this. Let me just look at Alcor. Am I wanted in this system? No. Am I wanted at the station that I need to go for the community goal, though? That's the question. No. Interesting. So I guess piracy doesn't really get you in trouble? I'm always so confused about the crime and punishment system. It looks like we got away scot-free. Well, that's pretty good, man. I mean, I'm happy with that kind of haul. That's not bad for the fun that piracy is. There should be a ship tackle for being pirated by a spatula. I agree, Joe Jacob. I think there should be. Who do I talk to about that? Who gives me that? Oh, by the way, these freaking loafers here. Roberto Berry, $32 million, never flown with me once. Laura Love, $46 million bucks, and she just sits there all day doing nothing. Adolfo Gibson, Delia Pretty, Nathan Powers, what a cool name. I lived the dream as a fighter jock in the Federal Navy, flying the F-63 in the Farragut Squadron. Just wasn't seeing enough actions and decided to shop for myself. And anally Heath, ever done a kind of spacefaring job you could think of in my time? You might say I'm a jack of all trades. When my son, everything changed when my son was kidnapped by a pirate gang. I need to find him, and hiring myself to cruise seems like the easiest way to search the galaxy. So she's like out looking for her son, and she thinks the best way to do that is by sitting on other people's ships. I mean, come on. Just go out there and look for him. I wouldn't want to be your son. I need limpets again, and I don't want to pay materials for it. Does anyone understand the UI here, by the way? Like, why would you ever... my question would be like, okay, you jump into here, and immediately you get the option to repair all, right? But as soon as you start... Oh, I guess, yeah, that's from that thing. But, like, why would you only want... Oh, I just want to repair my limpets. I don't want to repair anything else. Like, I don't understand why it gives you the option to, like, not repair everything. This kind of just feels like another... useless menu. Sometimes I get lost in these menus. But yeah, that was very successful, and I'm very pleased with how that worked out. Let's go back and do some more piracy. I wish I could hand those in for the CG though. All shall fear me in my giant, sleek, sexy clipper. It's nice to know I can just pop... Oh, what's going on here? I want to pirate this guy. Alliance Bureaucrat. Oh, they never have anything good. These power play losers. All they do is clog up the systems with... which one? Is my Discovery Scanner on the same binding group as my weapons? It is. Get out of there. That's a bad configuration. But yeah, the other thing on this clipper is it's got just the right amount of module space for you to get a good piracy build going with like limpets and stuff. But you know, it's not like this ship would do extremely well in a combat situation. I mean, even an aft scout was able to almost strip my shields. One of the system security guys. So, you know, I am kind of worried that, you know, it's like if I do interdict the wrong player, they could definitely do a number on me. But if I do have to fight back, the weapons that I've got on the ship are geared towards confusing my opponent. So essentially, there's a lot of like disrupt the systems, like the what is it here? Plasma accelerators have engineering with a dispersal field that will cause successful strikes to confuse all gimbaled and turreted hardpoints, which can be great if you know, you're fighting a T7 with turrets. And then I've got pulse lasers that have, if you will kindly allow me to scroll, the scramble spectrum, which will trigger random malfunctions on ships. So that can you know, disable their FSD. Ooh. We got a Type 9 named Gorgon. He's not a player, but Dongun Kim Nak. Ooh, and he's in a team. I don't know about that. I mean, you do get better loot from these NPCs, to be honest. Oh, there's a guy named Waffle. And he's wanted. Is he pirating the other guy? So this Type 9 looks to be with a Diamondback Scout. That's actually not to Dangus. An orca named Summer. Probably not carrying anything. Oh wait, hold on. There's a fleet carrier called the Mystery Machine. Nice! I mean, it is really tempting. Type 9s usually do have pretty good goods. I think I might want to give it a try. Gotta get in close, get behind the target. And I'm a little bit worried that this guy has a wingmate, but my shield should be strong enough to endure a Diamondback scout. Now, of course, this is not a player, so I'm gonna need my actually, no, I do want to cargo scan him to see if it's, like, even worth what I'm doing. Alright, Gorgon, let's see what you got in your hold. Show me the goodies. What you got for me? Gold, bio-waste, and limpets. I don't know if that's worth it. I mean, gold is nice, but, like, I could just get bio-waste. 191 limpets, like, who do you work for? Who ordered 191 limpets? You can manufacture that stuff on the fly. You know what? Bye-bye. I don't even want to waste my time with you. Now, I do like how, after you interdict these guys, like, they won't be immediately hostile. They're kind of like, they don't know if you're just trying to, if you're, like, working freelance for system security. They don't know if you're a pirate. They kind of just, you know, hang around. Now, of course, once you start hatch breaking them or shooting them, then things get serious pretty quickly. Another thing we could do is potentially look for signal sources. And sometimes in certain signal sources you will find piratable ships. Though, weirdly enough, I don't see that many signal sources here. I don't know if maybe it's because I haven't scanned the system, but let me do a honk. Honking. You would expect at a community goal there would be like a lot of signal sources, but I don't see any. So let me go into, how do I go into FSS mode? Oh, I gotta throttle down, that's why. Okay, there are signal sources, they're just not showing up to me. Convoy dispersal pattern, but that's gone in 135, I won't get there in time. Degraded emissions. Encoded emissions. Whoa. Carrier overload. Degraded emissions. Infrastructure failure. What the hell? What does that mean? Search and rescue salvage. I want to check that out. I mean, I'm here to pirate, but if I'll be able to get some free shit from degraded emissions, that might be worth doing. However, if I see a player in a Type 9 popping in, I am going to go, oh, federal gunship. I hope that's not a player. Another good way is, if you look here, oh, look at that. The Gooch is here again. And Crazy Russian. I feel bad. I don't want to pirate people, like, too many times. Like, you know, once is enough, right? I don't want to be like, you know, an annoyance and irritants. If I've gotten some goods from you, you've got to pass now. All beware the evil and seditious. I don't know how to spell seditious. Seditious pirate Spatula. I can't spell because I type too fast, and my keyboard, I got like one of them mechanical keyboards, and what's funny about it is sometimes the keys actually fall off. In fact, quite a lot of the times they fall off, and I find myself, like the E key will spring out and fall on the floor mid-combat. So I have to be like really cautious about how I type, and then lots of typos occur. Crazy Russian's like ... You're good. Already got booty from you. You get a pass. Not a hall pass. I should hand out permits or whatever. The pirate permit. You have been pirated by Dangus Investigations. Thank you for your service. He's so confused. I love it. It is a little bit confusing when you do find a pirate that's just like not bloodthirsty. It's like, what do I do? Do I give him loot? Do I give him a chase? I mean, at the end of the day, I think most commanders want to not surrender, which is fine. You know, blaze your own trail. That's what they say. I don't know who says that, but I'm certainly blazing a trail today. But I'm very interested to see what's in here. I do want to see if there are escape pods. What I could do is maybe do some reverse piracy as well. Just interdict people and say like, hey, I got this escape pod. He's really annoying me. Do you mind like taking him off my hands? He keeps banging on the cargo walls. That news like, you lost my baguette. As you commanded, you challenged another customer and you lost. Poor baguette. Did you have a baguette tool? I've always wanted to do that, but I feel like most people might be too scared in the supermarket, especially during these COVID times. But you just take a baguette, you find someone else with a baguette, you unsheath your baguette, point it at them, and you say, I challenge you to a duel, sir. And if someone were to go along with that, I would be stoked. Oh, we got a rescue ship here. Hello. So we got ooh. Oops. I may have just killed someone. You know what? Let's take a break from piracy and just do some, you know, like rescue work, right? I rarely do this actually. Actually, limpet drone error. Oh yeah. You need to open the scoop. What do you have, by the way, in your hold? And am I just like turning around and smashing pods? What do you got there, Rescue One? I like that skin, by the way. How come I can't get that skin? Or can I? He has an occupied escape pod. I mean, in theory, I could hatch him. You bastard! You just killed someone, you clumsy oaf! Rescue One. What is this, your first day? This guy's just going around smashing people. Ha ha ha! That's right, that's mine. This guy's he's just stopped. He's like, I don't know what to do. This clipper has taken over my job. This is my gig. Well, you know what? If you weren't going around smashing people, then yeah, maybe I'd let you do your thing, but I can do it better. Does he even have limpets? He has fuel transfer limpets. How do you go to a rescue site and not bring collector limpets? You amateur. Give him a nice little boop on the way out. Oh, he got out of the way. Clever bastard. I'm sorry about your baguette loot, but you know what? It's all in the name of bread piracy. I'm actually gonna go see if I can hand this in. I assume I'm still not wanted. Weird though, because I have been interdicting people, but I guess that only counts as a fine. Yeah, no bounties. What is this? 300 credit fine by the Pilots Federation. I've had that for ages. Yeah, so I do have a 600 credit fine by the Perez Ring Brewery, but a fine can be paid off. I think the L fell off his name. Rescue None. Yep. Poor. Maybe it was his first day. You know, give him a break, right? He's learning. Everyone's got to learn. Everyone needs that. You know, that probation period. He did get, I think, 1 escape pod, but I got 5 of these, 4 of these, and a black box. I'm not actually sure really what the point is of doing the rescue stuff other than like, again, like immersion and, you know, feeling good about yourself or whatever. Like, I don't know if there's any intrinsic, like, point to doing it versus other things. Like, you don't tend to really get that much profit from doing it, but, you know, you get good feels. You feel like at the end of the day you've made a difference, you know? I just went and pirated people, stole their goods. Now I will go help people and rescue them to sort of balance out the scales of justice. It's a good way to absolve yourself of guilt. While you're there, can I get a cheeseburger without pickles? I get the pickles, and then I pick them off the burger and eat them separately. So I like the pickles, just not on the burger. I mean, I'll eat them on the burger, no problem. I like pickles that have been slathered in condiments, and then you remove them from the burger and just eat them as you know, pickles. Actually, you know, I was worried at the beginning of the stream. I was like, what if there are no players here? Like, what if no one's in the CG or everyone's flown to solo mode or something? So I'm actually quite pleased to have encountered a few different players. Only one of them got away, though. Crimson Gamer said, Odyssey broke the HUD color scheme you've used for 4 years. What program? Yeah, Crimson Gamer, look up EDHM, and it's pretty brand new. It's Odyssey compatible. It has tons of themes, and you can totally customize it, including your cockpit lights. You can put, like, different HUDs for different ships, and it'll auto-swap. I think you have to keep the program open if you're doing it that way. But honestly, it's dope. I love it. This particular theme is called Dark Wave, but there's... I don't know, I think a bunch... Like, when I first downloaded it, there were at least, like, 15 themes, and they have updated it a few times, and there's a Discord where, you know, people can customize their own themes and submit it as a preset. So I think there's, like, over 20 now. But, yeah, it's made me super happy, because, you know, that boring old orange, man, it gets tiresome. And this one, the cool thing about it, too, is, like... Unlike the XML way to do it, which is like you go into that notepad or whatever. I used to use, what was it, Dr. Kai's tool or whatever. But it would kind of like really screw up your radar. Like it would kind of change all the things. And this one, you can change individual elements. Like if you want some things looking orange and some things looking purple, it allows you to customize. I haven't played around too much with the customization. Motherfucker, I am anonymous access. Oh wait, yeah, this is fine. It's no big deal. No big deal. Just don't scan me. Oh wait, you can scan me. I don't care. I don't got no smuggling on me. But yeah, I think like the HUD changer has been it's been a game changer in my life. It really does. I don't know why, but it has like a huge impact. Like it just makes the game feel a little more fresh. Ah! Get out of the way! Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Get out of here, T9. Don't touch me. There we go. Pad 40. What the hell? Oh, that's a Type 6. I thought it was just a piece of debris. Oops. Hello. I wish you could walk around in the inside of stations and like go in those little corridors there. If you actually go in, hold on, let me just get docked here. If you go in close in camera mode, there actually are kind of little hallways there. And you can just sort of make it out. But like, yeah, I wish you could walk around in there. Sort of crappy textures because they don't really expect you to be zooming in this close. But you can see there's like little fake doors and shit like that. I mean, I have to appreciate the level of detail for a ship game that like 90% of the time you're not even going to be looking at this stuff. They have gone in with a fine-tooth comb. Like the guys in the art department at Frontier, it's probably the best department. Art and sound. All right, I'm going to pay off this fine. And then you'll see that, oh, okay, I was actually going to complain because often you have to menu log to get out of anonymous access, but maybe they fixed it. What the hell is I doing? Oh yeah, I need to find search and rescue contact. So let's see here. Black box, offload. What a weird terminology. Escape pods, offload. Why this arrow don't work? Nothing working. Is this borked? Damn it. Damn it, Frontier. Oh, let me just try reloading. Oh, there we go. Okay. And hold on a second. Wait a minute. I've got something else. Where do you find hostages, by the way? That's kind of cool. I think they may only be available in... you have to, like, hatch break them from people. Small survey data cache. Is that just something I can sell? Yeah. Not that much profit. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it really... Piracy is better than search and rescue in terms of profitability. I gotta check that. I got this obsessive, you know, like when you go back to the fridge and open it up multiple times and you're like, wait, I was here like 2 minutes ago, nothing has changed in the fridge. That's how I am with the context menu. It's just like, oh, let me open up this and see if there's anything I can do here. Could pay off that fine, but I kind of like that I've got a small fine with the Pilots Federation local branch. Wherever the hell that branch is located, I don't even know. Nope, still have 30 limpets. That's cool. What's this? I got a friend request. Oh, from who? I can't read that. I think it's from... Oh, it's from the Russian. Crazy Russian. Let's actually disembark and see what's going on in the station. At these CG stations, there's often a lot of people. I need to take a bio break in a second. My bladder's about to explode, but I like to take my bio breaks on a concourse. Though one of these days I'm going to do a true, authentic Elite stream. Here's what I think of the other day. I'm like, Elite Dangerous. If I were Frontier, I would be selling immersion diapers. So that, just like in real space life, you never get up to go to the bathroom. You just poop right in your suit, and there's a bio waste filter. They should be selling adult diapers for commanders who want to do extended hauls out there in the black and just poop yourself. I'm not being serious, but I am. I think it'd actually be hilarious if Frontier sold like an immersion package and just like, yeah, like here's adult diapers so that you don't have to get up to go to the bathroom. What other space paraphernalia would like, I'm surprised that Frontier don't sell more like physical, tangible goods, right? Like people, I've seen a lot of people do like 3D printouts or models of like ships and stuff like that, and like, I'm surprised Frontier hasn't got into that game themselves. I remember I went to a place called Toy Fair. This was in New York. It's a convention that happens for like the toy factory or toy makers or whatever. I just happened to be in a role that or a job that caused me to go there, and I met with a company called Eagle Moss. What's that? Why do you have a? I've never seen that symbol before.
Okay. Let's see if we can
Maybe I just never been paying attention. But yeah, I talked to a company called Eagle Moss, and these guys do some really, really cool models of ships and whatever. Like you want to find like Star Trek ships or Warhammer ships or, you know, Battlestar Galactica. They do all these like 3D models of ships, and I told the guy, I'm like, you're based in the UK, have you ever heard of Elite Dangerous? And he's like, no. And I'm like, damn, dude. Okay, so these guys are like a Cambridge-based company. Elite is a space game, people love it, and they have like 32 different types of ships. Well, I don't know if you count like the Chieftain and Challenger. They're pretty much the same ship in my eyes. I guess there is a difference between like the Crate Mark II and the Phantom, but like visually. But I'm like, dude, you should talk to Braben and get them do some models with them, because I'm like, I see people all the time doing these like 3D models and stuff, and it would be dope. And the owner of that company had never heard of them, which just shows how even when an owner of like a spaceship replica making company hasn't heard of Elite Dangerous, like, what are you doing, Braben? Should have been the first guys you contacted. But I don't know. I feel like Frontier could do pretty well with merch, because like, well, I don't know if they still have fans after the Odyssey debacles, but if I were Frontier, I'd be like selling Elite Dangerous sweaters and all that shit, right? Good little revenue stream. Aside from arcs. Welcome. Von Frank. What a great name. Not a German. Not a German. My name is Baron von Frank. You have a few Eagle Moss ships? Yeah, they are super good quality, man. I was at the trade show and got to see like some of the latest stuff they were putting it out, and they were putting out like Star Trek Discovery was their big Star Trek line. And I am not a fan of Star Trek Discovery. I mean, to be fair, I didn't watch more than like season 1. And it just wasn't my cup of tea. But even then, I was kind of tempted because the ship itself looks pretty damn cool, and the model was excellent. There is a new Star Trek show that I'm kind of interested in, the one with like Captain Pike, that's coming out soon, and I'm hoping that one they've kind of. What one? Why black camera? Like I wasn't super into STD. I found it just like a shell of what I liked in Star Trek. And then Picard came out, and I was like, again, it was like, it had some cool moments. Like, I liked it better than the first season of Star Trek Discovery, but still wasn't quite my cup of tea. But there's a new one coming out, and, you know, I will watch anything Star Trek and give it a chance. I like Star Trek, I like Star Wars and all that stuff. But lately, like, between Star Trek and Star Wars, I find, like, their latest entries in the franchises have not been super to my taste, except for one little show called The Mandalorian, which is dope, and then the Book of Boba Fett, which was like terrible except for 2 episodes. And I won't spoil anything about why those 2 episodes weren't good, but let's just say Boba Fett wasn't in them. Which is odd when it's like, this show's about Boba Fett, and the 2 episodes that were my favorite didn't, like, Boba Fett was in them both, like, between 2 episodes was in it for like 5% of the time. But yeah, Discovery was just like, I don't know, man. It didn't capture the spirit of Star Trek. And I think, like, what I would like to see in a Star Trek show is to not go with, like, these linear stories that span over a season. I would rather see, like, episode of the week format where, like, hey, we found this planet. There's a weird Greek guy there who's pretending to be a god, and he's got a cult, and, you know, now our first officer has joined their cult, and meanwhile, you know, our android is baking muffins for his cat and trying to figure out the recipes. You know, because Star Trek: The Next Generation always had that like weird B plot where like, oh, it's the captain's birthday and he hates children, but he has to deal with children. You know, meanwhile the Romulans are invading. You know, there's always like one big serious plot and then one like lighthearted weird subplot or whatever. You hate the fact that those silly no-nacelle ships are appearing in Star Trek Online now? No-nacelle ships? What? Is that from Discovery? I don't know. You're looking forward to Brave New Worlds, Pike, and the Enterprise. See, I like, I didn't, honestly, like, I feel like I should watch at least season 2 of Discovery, because I think that's where Pike gets introduced. I'm just more, like, hoping that Brave New Worlds aligns more with, like, the Star Trek that I like, which is exploration based, of like, yeah, this week we're on a diplomatic mission, the next week we're, you know, exploring some uncharted territory, or hey, we got this weird signal, it's probably a space-based energy life form that will take over the ship, as they usually do, but we're just checking out this weird reading, and oh, it's a time travel loop, you know, like each episode was kind of like different, and yeah, TNG, like there were some episodes like Beverly Crusher falls in love with a ghost, or, you know, Deanna Troy's mother visits again. You know, you get the off episodes that are like, but at the same time, you know that every next episode it's going to be something weird and wacky, and that's kind of like what I'm looking forward to with Brave New Worlds is, you know, in Discovery, like in season 1, I just like wasn't into the story. I found the main character kind of uninteresting. I mean, I kind of liked the angle they were going with, but it just didn't work out. And I found the side characters also kind of just like, everyone had like these accelerated personalities, you know? And then the main plot, it was kind of obtuse, and I just wasn't into it. And because it was a linear show that was very, you know, one big long story, you know, as soon as I determined that I just wasn't into it, it became harder and harder to continue on with it, right? Whereas with Brave New Worlds, if it's like different episode of the week, hey, I might not like this episode, but I might like the next one. That's why I enjoyed the animated one. What the hell was it called again? I didn't even finish watching that one, but what the hell was it called? The one that was animated and funny. Lower Decks, I think it was called. That one, like, again, not every episode was great. Not every joke landed. There like every episode had like 26 jokes in a row. Not all of them would land, but sometimes they did. There was one scene that made me laugh my ass off when the guy gets like sucked on by a giant spider. If you've seen that show, it'll make sense, that reference. That made me laugh like a maniacal, you know, like ha 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 ha. But you know, like at least I knew that, hey, like sometimes it's gonna hit, sometimes it's gonna miss, and at least that makes it easier for me to like carry on with it, right? One of your favorite Deep Space Nine episodes is called The Visitor. Which one was that? I'm trying to remember that. I mean, I've only watched Deep Space Nine in its entirety like once, and I remember just loving that show overall. That one was a good Star Trek, like where it did have an overarching plot, but most of the episodes were still self-contained. I can't remember the one called The Visitor, though. You have to remind me of the plot. But that said, I'm going to go on a quick bio break because my bladder will explode, and it'll you know, spill all over the ship and stuff. Where the hell is my bio break thing? Oops, nope, that's a Braben quote. That's a real quote, though. I think so. I think it's a real quote. I might have made up parts of it. But yeah, we'll do a quick bio break. I'll be back in 5 minutes or so. And then we'll probably head down to Summerland and I think maybe do some CG work down there because I'm pretty satisfied with the piracy we've done. So see you in 5.
At this stage, that's all I want.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Commander.
take that bio break off. How did you... Oh my god, you threw firecrackers at the bio waste. That can be Dangus. I don't know if you remember, if you were on yesterday, those people that were spitting in the station, that was a riot and a half. Those guys knew how to riot. Is this where Cisco gets dragged around after some accident with the warp reactor? I vaguely remember that of a time travel episode. My favorite episode of Deep Space Nine is probably the one where they revisit the trouble with tribbles and intercut like the like they have to put on the 60s episodes. And the best moment of that is when, you know, they look at the Klingons and they turn to Worf and they're like, yo dude, why do the Klingons just look like Arabs? And he's just like, it's a long story. Oh, I really do like coming out and looking at this Clipper. It is a beast of a ship. Probably, I'm so surprised that I never felt motivated to get this before. I've seen them in space and they look quite nice, but flying them is a treat. Your house blew over, Nix? Uh-oh. You got horizontal rain? Is it storming in the UK? Probably came over from Canada. Sorry about that. We sent our storm eastward. It's still pretty windy here, though, today. Not enough to shake the internet cables. The stream seems to be holding up with integrity. But yeah, let's head back to Summerland. Where the hell is Summerland? Oh, it's all the way there. Of course, the Darkwater CG is the other CG. There's two CGs, the one in Alcor, the one in Summerland. But we did some player piracy today, and honestly, that went a lot better than expected. I managed to get some booty. I haven't effed once. Can't ask for much more than that. Storm over here 3 times this week. Yeah, you know, it was like that in Canada where we had like, okay, here's a snowstorm, then tomorrow it's gonna rain, then you get a sunny day, then it's a snowstorm. And then yesterday it was like sunny and windy and just blowing the snow everywhere and shaking the internet cables. Just a weird mix of weather. Probably because of, you know, whatever, I blame Leonardo DiCaprio. He's responsible for 90% of global warming. But you know, it's weird, man. It's like we had the craziest snowfall here in January, like, you know, like snow up to your knees kind of thing. And I haven't seen a storm like that since I was a kid. It makes you know, you kind of see that, you know, there's a climate cycle and things get cooler for 10-year periods or warmer. And of course, if you look into Earth's history, like the climate goes all over. But we are definitely screwing up our planet. But that's okay, because like if you look into elite lore, at one point Earth did become toxic and sort of a wasteland. We poisoned the oceans and all such, and you know that's why the capital of the Sol system is actually Mars. That's the new capital of Sol. But it got better. You know, we learned terraforming. We went back and, you know, sort of fixed Earth up. So that'll probably happen in real life too. Summerland, Utoni Synthetics Assembly is the spot. Ooh, okay. We can do some on-ground combat in Summerland. We did a little bit of that yesterday. The combat zones got a little borked, but still pretty good payout. I got like 4 or 5 million from a borked combat zone, which is not bad in terms of combat zones. Sometimes you'll make about 7-8 million per round, and those can be quite enjoyable. Utoni Synthetics Assembly. Hey man, I don't mind a little bit of PvP if it's in good fun, right? Like what I don't like is like, you know, like I've been griefed before, like where you log in at like you know, like the crashed Thargoid ships or the crashed or the barnacles or whatever. You log in and someone just like shoots your shields and you're dead. And it's like, give me a chance to fight back or whatever, but you know, there's a difference between griefing and, you know, sort of player combat. And I don't mind player combat if it's all in good fun. It can make things interesting. It can make it Dangus. Oh, look, a little war's happening here. Khan! My God. When I saw Star Trek Into Darkness, And it's like, I remember it was like, oh yeah, no, it's not Khan. He's got a different name. And then there's like that define fun, right? Oh yeah, fun is always fun. Like time is very relative, right? I mean, again, it depends on the mood I'm in. Today I'm in a little bit of a spicy mood, so I wouldn't mind some player combat if it's in good spirits. But you know, I mean, this is the good thing about Elite is that you do have solo mode. I know a lot of people are like, you shouldn't have solo mode. It should be banned. And I think it's great that they have that choice or that option. Like if you're not in the mood to be locked in Mortal Kombat with other players, you have your options. You have private groups, you have Mobius, you have solo mode. I always do my streams in open, and like 90% of the time I'm in open. Very rarely will I go to solo mode to maybe film something or because an instance is borked or whatever. Usually I use solo mode as a tool, and I'm glad that it exists, and I think it's a good option there, but I think things are always more interesting in open. I feel like open is that mode where anything could happen. You might find a weird, crazy person trying to pirate your goods. His name might be Spatula. But you know, if you're to me, like the galaxy is more alive when there's like that possibility of a player. You know, it's not just NPCs saying the same things over and over. This beluga's in the top 1% of all belugas. That's the kind of stuff I live for. It's those crazy little interactions that make the galaxy feel alive, for good or ill, right? Sometimes, hey, you get the unlucky stick, you get killed over and over again, but at least it's different from, you know, the normal interactions, right? And if you don't like it, there are other options. I like that purple light. One thing about the EDHM though is it does kind of screw up a little bit of the light in the cockpit from different stars, but small price to pay for these beautiful cockpit colors. Ew, what a boring system. Alanis Morissette. The Alanis. I feel like they put that U there just so that the word anus would not be in that system name. But yeah, Summerland is popping right now, though. When I was there the other day, it's just like commanders coming out of the woodwork, which is great, man. It's good to see that many people playing Elite. When I looked at the local board, it's like more than like looks like well over 1,000 ships have been passing through the Summerland system, which always speaks good for the amount of commanders, you know, being in the game. And after Odyssey had kind of a, you know, ooh, hold on a second. Notable stellar phenomena. What be that? Okay, well, stand by for random exploration. What is the system? The Elana system. Looks pretty boring. This would be one of those systems I would just like bounce through and not give a second glance, but oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, all right. We're doing a little side exploration. Notable stellar phenomena can always be interesting. I don't typically find a lot of them in the bubble, so curious. Yeah, I was I can't remember the name of it, but there were like giant space trees that you can find in the game. I was looking on the Canon website. I can't remember what the name is. It's something trees, and they're giant space-based. It looks like a giant oak the size of a fleet carrier just around in space. And if you get close enough, they will sort of move around and stuff. But I've been thinking about doing an exploration journey. Like, I don't know where I'd want to go, but I was thinking about just like picking a random nebula, maybe somewhere not too far from the bubble, like, you know, hey, maybe let's go here, you know, and just there and back and kind of poke around and look for interesting discoveries, maybe check some boxes on the codex. I've got the itch to head into the black, but, you know, not too far. Because always I find the thing about exploration is getting there, it's all exciting, you're making discoveries. Then you kind of had enough and you turn around and start heading back, and then it becomes a chore, just jump and honk and jump and honk. But, you know, if you don't go too far out and kind of, you know, you start coming back before you have that urge to get back to the bubble, if you pace it right, exploration can be a very enjoyable thing. And what I like to do when watching exploration is watch Star Trek in another monitor so often. I have like TNG, and so maybe I'll go do an exploration thing and put on some Deep Space Nine, because it has been a few years since I binged that series, and Deep Space Nine was a good one. Right now I've been watching the show The Peacemaker with John Cena. It's a James Gunn DC show. Pretty enjoyable. Enjoying it so far. I'm about halfway through. But a lot of TV shows these days, you know, it's like 6-8 episodes and then it's done, right? So this is sort of the British form of television, is short seasons and know when to get out. Which you can't argue against, but, you know, it definitely leaves you wanting more. Which is better than, you know, oh god, I'm sick of this show. If you haven't seen Peacemaker and you're into the DC stuff, I've been enjoying it. Not as much as I hoped, but still half a season to go. I like comic books though. I'm into comic book shit. I have a very extensive Batman collection. So DC's my jam. And unfortunately, you know, it's like the DC movies have been kind of hit or miss, but Marvel has been popping. The Marvel movies are pretty fantastic. A lot of people don't like them. Martin Scorsese says they're formulaic and all that sort of stuff, but I find they're enjoyable crowd pleasers. Ooh, okay. So we don't have a cloud here, but what do we got? We got what look like to be spiky boys and green dots. What are the green dots? This is intriguing. Without night vision, you couldn't see squat in here. Yeah, usually these notable stellar phenomena tend to have like giant clouds that are kind of opaque and hard to see. Ooh, those could be space. Oh yeah, those guys might. If you get too close to some of these guys, they will teach you a lesson. Let's check these out. You can, of course, scan these for, I guess, science or whatever. Q09 type anomaly. Speaking of Star Trek. Whoa! Yeah, okay. That screwed up my little HUD there. Everything turned orange. See, sometimes you get a little bit too close, and these guys will zap you. Stop zapping. I boop you. Very cool. Actually, it's getting through my shields pretty quickly. Let's get a nice close look at you in camera mode. Now, they added these things to the game not too long ago, but they are quite neat. Like, what is it? This is like Star Trek shit, you know? Like a weird energy-based life form that's just sitting out there. What do you do? Can I eat you? Very neat. If you're interested, I'm thinking of planning a long-range exploration gig with my fleet carrier to the Gemini. Where's the Gemini? Waiting for fleet carriers to drop. Yeah, I can't wait for the fleet carriers to drop as well. I think that I'm going to really enjoy going on people's ships and checking out what they got. Definitely adds a new layer to fleet carriers. I'm really looking forward to going on the bridge and sitting in the seats and watching a fleet carrier jump from, from inside the ship. Perpium metallic crystals. So this one is just, a spiky boy. Nothing to really interact with, but that's cool. Wonder if there's anything else here worth checking out. Looks like just the green boys and the spiky boys. Well, what's the other notable stellar phenomena? Let's go check that one out. Maybe it'll have different colored balls of energy. I love the fact that these are in the game and you can just stumble upon random things. There are space mollusks as well, and if you kind of go close to them, they will like jet themselves off, which is super cool. It's one step towards what we all, I think, want to see at the end of the day, which is space whales. I want to see giant Leviathan-like creatures that fly through space. Of course, you know that people will become space whalers. I might have been to this stellar phenomenon before. I feel like I have. 25K in Codex discoveries. And these stellar phenomena are quite far from the parent star, wherever the hell that is. Makes them easier to get to, though. You can get faster when there's no gravity well to slow you down. But to me, like, this adds a huge element to exploration. It's just like finding these little notable stellar phenomena. It just spices up what you can find in a system. And of course, with Odyssey, now you get plant-based life form on the planets too. That ties into your exobiologist rank. But that's what I'm itching to do. I just want to go scan some fungus, you know? I know it sounds kind of boring, but I don't know. I find it exciting. It feels very Star Trek-y. Just going around cataloging life forms, and of course, you know, observing them and, you know, doing scientific tests like how many pew-pews does it take to blow them up? You open a suggestions, probably would be a long distance one. Yeah, I think like that's the key thing is like being able to join people on a space adventure and meeting up in the bar on the fleet carrier. That's super cool. It'd be awesome if you could park your fleet carrier in a stellar phenomena as well. Okay, looks like more spiky boys here. I don't see any... Oh, no, it does look like some green boys. This might just be the same type. There are some notable stellar phenomena that you'll find as well that have like storm clouds in them, and you'll see like lightning, space lightning, which is super cool. And I do wonder, you know, how many of these notable stellar phenomena have been undiscovered that people haven't still seen what they put in the game. Now, of course, in you know, typical Frontier fashion, there is like I guess like varieties of the same thing. Like, oh, it's like the same as the other one, but this one's purple. But I'm sure that there are probably a few undiscovered ones still lurking out there. The only way to tell for sure is to scan them. Well, these ones are flavium metallic crystals. Boop. I think I have discovered that one before. And more green boys. Well, I'll scan them just in case. Oh, hold on. And there's something else over there. What looks like a little cluster. Yeah, what's kind of cool is, too, some of these ones are... Oh, yeah. You see, I do have night vision, but it's blue. Which is neat. That's part of the EDHM HUD color thing. You can actually change your night vision to blue. Another Q09 type anomaly. So yeah, it's the same one as what we saw before. Ouchie! Don't hurt me! And then yeah, what do we got over here? We got little clusters. Cluster boys. I do love how they mess up your HUD colors. That's a nice touch. Let's see, what be you? Looks like Pisceus Cobble. But just megafauna version. Solid mineral spears. Basically space poopies. What do they look like with my ship lights on? Let's see. Yep, that looks like a space poopy. Solid mineral spears. I wonder if I had mining lasers, would I be able to get anything good out of this? I mean, I just like the fact that there's, you know, more stuff to find in the game. It's very neat. You would expect that these guys can't be that held together, or that, you know, like if you were to ram them, that should pop off and go flying into space. Oh my god, my shields are at 40%. What have I done? Very cool, though. Kind of curious, is there anything else here? Yeah, sometimes you'll get these deep, sort of nebulistic clouds, and, you know, if you go into them, it'll get pitch dark. It's scary, man. But, well worth it. Alright. Back to Summerland. Nice little exploration break. But yeah, super cool. I mean, what would cause these things to form? You do wonder, though, like, when we actually get into space travel, would the first form of life we ever discover, I mean, like, barring aliens coming and contacting us, or us finding them, you know, it would probably be like something like bacteria, right? Maybe, you know, some bacteria that grows under Europa's ice or something. But, space-based life forms, can they exist? Do they exist? What do they look like? What do they like to eat? What kind of music do they listen to in space? Can't, you know, audio doesn't travel in a vacuum, so I'd be very curious to know. If it's the Rift side, please contact me on the Discord. The Rift side? What's the Rift side? Like the Formaldini Rift? Formaldini? Found a few glowy things, spherical blobs, ghosts, glowing squids. But mainly spiky boys and trees. Oh yeah. No, that's one thing I really want to do. And I mean, like, it's kind of cool because you can use the, again, so many menus here. If you go in the codex, again, depending on where you, what region, there are different discoveries, right? So you can see here, there's biological, geological, xenological, and, you know, there's Thargoids, and Guardians. In terms of biological, you know, solid mineral spears, lattice mineral spears, lattice colored pods. Those actually look real. I want to eat them. Metallic crystals. You know, these are land-based and space-based. The gourd mollusks. These look edible. That looks kind of gross. I like these plants, the Electricae. Fonticula, love that name. But, you know, it's like if you go to different regions of the galaxy, like, for example, at the Galactic Center, you might find some stuff that doesn't exist anywhere else. So, you know, you could think, oh, I've seen everything, but really, when you go to other parts of the galaxy, you might find something that is completely different. See? Aeliodae and Cactoida. Doesn't seem to be any notable stellar phenomena stuff in this sector. The Norma Expanse. K-type anomalies. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but, you know, you could go visit one. Lagrange clouds. And you can see here, yeah, like there's different varieties or whatever. Oh, that one looks cool. I want to go see that, but that's really far away. I mean, you could technically go in here and find Lagrange clouds that are local. You can see here, here's a few that I've confirmed. Have not seen a green Lagrange cloud left, but if you wanted to, like, you know, what's cool about the Codex is it will show you, oh, yeah, that's what I want to see. Proto-Lagrange cloud. Wait, no, I've already seen that one. Crochium. In the Oort system. Wait a minute, that's not too far, is it? Yeah, that's just behind Bernard's Loop. So if you wanted to go see that one, you could go to Oort. Oort. Weirdly enough, yesterday there was a station named Oort I was checking out. But yeah, that's the cool thing about the Codex, right? Is you want to find something cool, you can find it. At least find one that someone else has discovered. But, you know, if you're the first to discover them, then hey, that's the point of exploration, isn't it? To be the first. The first to see something that no one has ever seen before. Those freaking seed pods can move and propel themselves. Yeah. I love the fact that they move. It's, you know, it's cool. There's life out there in space, my friends. Just waiting to be discovered. With their hard points open. Some of it could be Dangus. Why am I wanted here? Oh, there is stuff here. Ernst Refinery. Kubrick Remembrance Concourse. That's like Stanley Kubrick? What am I wanted here for? usually, yeah, like if you go through, oh, so it's like probably this bounty by the GOM Collective. Hot tip is when you want to see like who wants you in the system, when you scroll through, you will see the, you can see the Imperial symbol on the right there. That will show you like what bounty is essentially triggered in this system. Always good to know when you've got bounties all over the bubble. Which I sport proudly. They want me, they really want me to die. Yeah, I feel like now I'm going from exploration into combat mode, right? It's a real departure, a real different mentality. Oh, look at this lovely system. Just a star and 5 million fleet carriers. Raxel Express. Some of these carrier names can be real fun. On to Summerland. Yeah, I'm going to be filming after this stream a little bit to try and get, well, at least close to finishing my latest episode of the Dangus, sort of part 2 of my last episode. So far, it's pretty good. I've enjoyed what I've edited so far. My aim is to finish it this week and release it some point between now and next Saturday when I will be streaming again. Alright, we should probably head to Henry O'Hare's hangar. Well, lots of hollow dots in the system, eh? Did I not select that? Yeah, you gotta watch out for these hollow dots. Just like I was pirating people earlier. Oh, look at that. Oh, no, wait. I was thinking the Gooch came here, but no, he's from earlier. Walther Wisp, Hershey 5366, Archidog, and Alera Exula. None of them sound like pirate names, so I should be okay. Not like I got anything to pirate anyway. You want to take my limpets? Be my guest. You can have my limpets. I can always make more. Yeah, I think a little ground combat might... Oh, god damn it. Stupid NPC interdictions. It's gonna make me overshoot my target. And then I'm gonna have to turn around. It's just such an inconvenience. Summerland is like one of those systems where I get interdicted like 3 times on the way to a station. I don't know if it's like high security or whatever. It's like, look, dude, I got the permit. Like, leave me alone. I worked hard for that permit, only to get interdicted by you jerk-offs. No matter, NPC interdictions are pretty easy to avoid. Alright, coming into dock. Henry O'Hare's Haven. Do wonder, who is Henry O'Hare? Is there like a beacon here that would explain it? No, actually. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of systems you will find there are some lore beacons around that'll tell you maybe the history of that system. You know, if you go to any of the capital systems like Alioth or Sol or Achenar, you'll find a ton of history beacons that you can check out. I see you, Ray 07. Yeah, hopefully today, if I do this combat, it's not going to completely tank my performance or glitch out. A lot of the conflict zones tend to be glitched out and open. It's just one of the unfortunate things where, yeah, when you get, you know, like a number of players and they're all connecting by this like peer-to-peer technology, by the time you come into an instance, it can be pretty borked. Ooh, lots of ship signals here. Oh yeah, that's a lot of commanders. Right, coming into dock. Yeah, but Summerland is not a hugely remarkable system. It makes you kind of wonder, why is it even permanent locked? because there's nothing really super special about it. Oh no, oh no. That's professional docking here. I'm terrible at this. I'm going to blame that on, you know, just not being used to the Clipper's insane drift. Which really, the ship does have a pretty crazy drift to it, but I kind of like that. I do like that in this game, you know, every ship kind of flies a little bit differently than the last one. Of course, all the HUDs look the same, but the cockpits are different. I love the Imperial chairs. I really do love that chair. Like, it's a nice departure from, you know, the usual, right? The sort of standard industrial type chair that's in many of the other ships. But those Gudamaya engineers, man, they know how to make chairs. Alright. Heading to the concourse. Just need a bit of a jog, get your cardio on. I do wish that, like, over time, as you're running around, you would, like, gain a cardio stat that could, like, make you not constantly get out of breath and have to stop. It's weird that that is like a suit enhancement, like increasing sprint duration. Like in the future, you don't have to just get on exercise bikes. You can just put a mod in your suits that lets you run faster. Oh my god, it's a lot of commanders. Who we got here? We got Bad Epsilon. We got Gongoroyan. Straya Jormangalidir. Ginger. And Lazarus. I will do a squat. A squat and turn. Oh, I see you hiding there. Salute! I love how weird and creepy commanders can be. Just squatting there. Alright, so what did you say? It was Utoni Synthetics. Well, let's go there. If that's where things are popping, then let's see what that's all about. Utoni Synthetics Assembly. It is a high intensity one. Now, I could fight for Darkwater. I don't know why you'd do that. Doesn't seem to be any reason to actually do that. But let's book a shuttle. Salute! I love the little emotes or whatever. Watching people point. Alright, here we go. Into the dropship. That's the one thing I do love about playing with the open is, you know, you pop on the concourse, you see some random players going around, squatting, saluting each other. It just makes space feel all that much more alive. And thankfully, like, the Odyssey performance has actually improved a pretty significant amount. Like, I remember when the alpha was coming out, and it's like if you had more than 2 or 3 players there, like your ship was borked. But now it seems to be okay. So also you can see here, like, I'm actually almost at deadly rank. I could hit triple elite if I just focused on ship combat. I could probably hit triple elite in a month or 2. Well, at my usual snail pace. But my gunslinger rank is almost halfway done, and that was from, I think there were like 3 wars in the Bologna system. So that on-foot combat rank will probably improve a little bit here. It's ticking up pretty quickly because I'm still in sort of the introductory ranks. Still so puzzled why the default dropship is not a dropship, but instead a vulture. I wonder if there was some sort of logic to that. It does look cool though. It's got an interesting sploochy paint job. It looks like the hull is covered in bacteria or algae. Like a ship that's been at sea too long. And yeah, we can check out the build here. So my Funtime Happy suit is my Dominator suit. And actually, I forgot this the other day, but I do have faster shield regen as a mod in this equipment. And then I've got the TK Eclipse. That's my highest grade weapon at level 4. I do like the SMGs. They feel fun to play with. And I've got a mod in there that actually does stowed reloading. So every time I switch weapons and that's not out, if I wait 5 seconds, it will reload itself. Which makes sense. Like, I don't understand why you need to keep reloading a damn laser weapon, right? Like it goes through power packs pretty quickly. But you know, I'm planning on getting stowed reloading on the kinetic SMG as well, and the idea there is that I can cycle between the weapons, and every time one weapon's not out, another one will be reloading itself. So just like never have to reload again in my life. That'd be awesome. But it's still, you know, Odyssey's still pretty fresh. I mean, unlike ship builds, I think a lot of people are still finding their groove and figuring out which, you know, what is the ideal combat loadout, right? Like, sometimes it's fun to play the rocket launcher, though you really have to know where your ammo is, because you run out of it so quickly. But yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass with the Odyssey grind. Like, ooh, this is a nice little binary system too, or binary planets or whatever. But yeah, I do find, like, yeah, like, the fact that you can't pull a mod out of one weapon and put it in another one, that's a huge detriment. I hope they change that at some point. Like, it would be nice if I could just, like, get all the mods I need and then swap them with my loadouts, right? But, you know, as an example, if you get a suit up to grade 5 and then mod it all up, like, that suit is now permanently modded. You can't remove those mods and place them on another suit. You have to go get another suit, go through all the grind again for the suit upgrades, and then go through the grind again for the mods if you want to try something different. Another thing that really grinds my gears is that the unlike the ship engineers, where you can bookmark one blueprint, which, you know, I hate these limitations, with the ground-based engineers, you can't bookmark their blueprints. So you pretty much have to, you know, rely on third-party tools and shopping lists and all that sort of stuff. Lest you go all the way across the galaxy and find out, oh shoot, I'm missing a whole set of materials. And it's like, come on, quality of life stuff. What you been doing, Frontier? When is the next big update? When is update 11 happening, and what is happening after that? Nobody knows. Which has led to some speculation. I was kind of talking about this yesterday, is like Upsetting Ant and Burpit were both posting videos saying, oh yeah, Braben hasn't tweeted in 2 months. Maybe Microsoft's about to buy them. Which, hey, maybe. Who knows? Maybe Frontier will get bought out by one of those big gaming companies. And hey, maybe that will bring, you know, a bunch of resources to Elite that will help its development in the future. Who knows? It really is kind of a mystery right now. And not the kind that I really want to be solving. Like, you know? It would be nice to know what is next on, at least, like, you know, after Update 11 and we get fleet carrier interiors and God knows what else with it. You know, what's next on the agenda? Is it going to be new biotypes, new facility types, new concourse layouts, new weapons? No one knows. It is unknown. And often the unknown can lead to rampant speculation or disappointment.
We're on final approach. Lock and load.
Or it kills the game. Yeah, well, that's the other thing is, yeah, maybe Microsoft buys it and goes like, yeah, this game sucks. I hope that doesn't happen. Oh, victory. We did it? Oh, hi. Arson Cross. Salute. So I guess we beat the game? Hey. Yeah. Looks like this is upon us. Why am I typing in all caps? Hi, Edgar Price. Commander Kilgore. It looks like there's a bunch of commanders here. So, I guess this is a permanent state of victory. What is going on here, though? What happened? We all need to relog. Oh. It's one of those things where it's just borked. Lots of commanders here, though. That's cool. That's gotta be a commander. NPCs don't jump. Oh my. What happened? Who shoot me? Oh, there's a hostile guy. Oh, it's Arson Cross. Why are you shooting? Why, Luigi? Walrus Luigi. Heading back to turn in some points. So I wonder, if I were to just relog here, would that fix the instance? Probably not. Why is everyone so low on health? I could murder him right here and now. The temptation, it's terrible. Sorry, we all gotta close this instance. Yeah, I figure that's yeah. Sometimes this is the problem with open, is that these conflict zones will get borked. Isn't that right, Basil Bean? Okay, let's try menu logging. Because yeah, I can't even get back into a dropship. At this point, if I wanted to get off this planet, I would have to order a taxi, which means I'd have to like run away from the facility. Alright, let's try exiting to the main menu. And we'll wait 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Oh shit, I already clicked it. I can't even follow my own counting. Let's see what happens. We might pop into an active conflict zone. We might pop back into the borked instance. Anything could happen. Looks still borked. As in, like, this guy's just like walking around casually with no shields even. My suit battery's low. I need to recharge that. Who down? Who's just standing there? Commander Senor Carlos. Yeah, this is the unfortunate reality of, you know, and this is why, again, you know, people are still, if you're going to review Odyssey at this point, it's still not amazing. Ooh, datapad. Nothing there. Oh, hi. What are you doing in here? What are you doing in here? There's some weird shit going on here. The computer network's up, though. Could I get missions? No. What about the staff list? No staff members are present. We're at war.
Leaving pressurized environment. Warning. Dangerously high temperature detected.
So how do I make this combat zone tick? Why do some people have no shields?
Suit recharging.
Alright, well, we'll try it one more time. We'll just jump from instance to instance until we finally encounter some pew-pew. So I don't want to have to go to solo play. It's more interesting in open, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open. But yeah, you know, it's like, this is where it's like, you know what? I hear a lot of people disappointed about Odyssey still to this day, and I think Frontier deserves every penny of rage. I can look past it, and I'm, you know, still enjoying the game, but it is moments like this where you're like, what happened?
Warning. Dangerously high temperature detected.
What happened? I feel like there's actually no commanders here in this instance, and yet it is still borked. Was it me? Do I smell? Did I scare off the baddies? There's like no dropships coming either. Can I take the power regulator? Apparently not. I wonder if you could though. Oh, yeah. I could put something in there. It's weird. You can put things that are not power regulators in there just for, I guess, kicks. This is a very pretty conflict zone. I would like it to work. Okay, we'll try it one more time. Go solo, because not all will log out. I just, like, I want to see other people fighting. It's the fun of the game, right? I'll wait another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2, -3. Why didn't I just start at 10? Anyway. Well, I wonder too, because like when you relog, are you necessarily always going back into the same open instance, or are you potentially cycling through different instances of open? And maybe one of these instances, the combat will not be borked. Or maybe it will be.
Warning. Dangerously high temperature detected.
Okay, now there's like nobody here. All the NPCs have left. It's a ghost town. What is going on? Boom, boom. This is weird, man. Like, now there's nobody here? What is going on with this game? Maybe the dropships are coming to deliver the pew-pews? Wait a second, there's a red thing over there. And over there. Ah! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! What happened? Everyone just teleported in and they're all hostile. What the hell? Maybe that worked though? Maybe that's just what we needed to kickstart the pew-pew. Let's see, will I end up in a dropship or... No, you have lost consciousness. That's not, like... What's going on? Please don't send me to a detention facility. Reason for assault, conflict. Yeah, duh. Okay. No, Luke finally got his F. So you've been waiting this whole time. I just got shot in the back by some rando. So bizarre. Okay. I guess we can try that again. Maybe it'll work this time because logic dictates that if you just try something and it doesn't work, keep doing exactly what you're doing until it does. I want to get up there to enter and see what's in 5B. I wish you had a jetpack in here and I could fly up and walk along that catwalk. You can go to sleep now. Yay! You can rest easy tonight. Spatula has died. Can you imagine though, like, if this game actually had an Iron Man mode where if you die, you die. If he dies, he dies. Like, what would that be like? And how long would you last and how would you measure your progress, right? So that completely destroyed my enlistment. That's weird, man. Alright, we'll try it again. Maybe this time it will work. Grab your gun, do your part. This is not a dick joke. You got the talent, now all you need is a target. We will... Oh, rotated. I couldn't read that one fast enough. Logic is a cruel mistress sometimes. It really is. Sometimes, well, in this universe anyway. In this universe, the reality is that, yeah, trying something the same way multiple times after failing, eventually it might just work. We have fuels. You don't. Any questions? Still, after, what, like 6 years flying in this galaxy, I've never had to actually use the fuel rats.
Good to have you on board.
I do want to one day, just have that experience, but, you know, it's like, do you go out of your way to, like, make that happen? No. You can't do that. It's gotta be organic. I feel like we could always try a different conflict zone, like maybe that's one is just borked because there's so many people doing it, but I do like the location there. A very pretty backdrop, nice planet hanging out there in the sky. She's got some pretty scary looking eyes there. Those must be contacts. I'm getting a little bit of FPS issue right now. I don't know if there's just maybe too many. Oh yeah, look at all that. Holy shite. All those commanders. is great to see that, like, you know, the game is alive with the sound of commanders screaming in space, but no one can hear them scream.
Thank you, Commander. Have a splendid journey.
But yeah, as soon as you get more than about 5 or 10 commanders in an instance, that's where things can really get weird. And sometimes it's weird in a fun, interesting way, and sometimes it's weird in an annoying, frustrating, like, why won't this just work way? I'll tell you what, I'll try this a couple more times, and then if it's still borked, I will go to solo mode, just so I can do some shoots. But I would rather have, like, the, you know, the random players also in the conflict zone. Like, you know, that's the promise of this game, is you're in this living, breathing universe with other commanders, and if you know, have to be in solo mode to make the universe work, it kind of takes out the whole multiplayer aspect of it, right? But say, Livy. Man, some good Takoso tracks in the background. I can't wait for his new album to drop, man. I've actually heard it. I won't spoil anything, but it's dope. Coming on back in. You Tony. Me Bob. I think I can see also the dropship stats here. 14 light year jump. Like, this guy doesn't know how to engineer. Let's see here. We are friendly with the Summerland Patrons Party. But with Darkwater, 3.7. I don't know how they got 3. They got more influence in the system than the Raiders of Summerland. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, you can go visit the Darkwater. They have like a mega ship there, but if you go there, it's instant death. So don't do it. It's not worth it. You will just die. It's called Onk Storm. So interestingly enough, I wonder, like, you know, again, if you fought for Darkwater in these conflict zones and raised yourself to like cordial, would they stop shooting at you? Because, like, the only reason it probably shoots at you is because you're hostile, right? But if you could get your reputation out and dock with that mega ship, would you find a secret mission that would lead to Raxla? Only Braven knows. Yeah, let's see if it works this time. The suspense is kind of killing me. I'm like, I'm fully lowering my expectations. I don't think it's going to work. And if it even works partially and we get a borked combat zone where at least I can shoot people, but you can't win it, I'd be happy with that. But I think it's going to fail again. You know why? Because it's Elite Dangus. This is a cool looking planet, though. Hey, next up, good night. Yeah, it might be getting late there in the UK. Here in Space Canada, it's what, like almost 4 p.m. Sun's still out, thankfully. It was getting real. Oh, look at that. We got laser pew pew. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Maybe it's not so barked. But yeah, it's like we were getting like it was like, you know, a couple months ago, like it would be dark around this time of day. It's actually nice to have like the sunlight last a little bit longer. Like I would get off from my Saturday streams and it would be like, yeah, this is it's like nighttime. Now at least I get to enjoy a little bit of sunlight. Man, look at that line of dropships, eh? I think that's what borks it, is when too many commanders come in, there's just too many dropships up above, the reinforcements get clogged out, and everything just spirals downwards. But it looks, yeah, it looks like we're good. We got like active capture zones or whatever. That's cool. All right, let's get this done. Let's pew pew. We got Commander Uber 24. They, them. I'll salute you. I'll help him capture this point. Who's that? Paul Dickerson. Commando. Although weirdly enough, where are the bad guys? They're all like over there, I guess. Or the bad guys are like, there's way too many commanders here, we're not dropping. I think I saw Uber there yesterday.
We're pushing the enemy back. Don't give them an inch.
I would like to pew pew. Are we just gonna have to capture the zones? Where are the baddies?
Alpha point secured. Bravo is online. Foxtrot
Okay, this is definitely borked. Borked in a better way. At least like we can actually complete this, but yeah, so that's the problem, is you get too many commanders and then everything just falls apart, all the physics die. But hey, as long as we can capture zones, that means that this is a winnable conflict zone. Won't get our sweet experience points for combat, but at least we will know that we contributed to the cause.
enemy forces inbound.
Oh wait, hold on, there's some red dots. There's some red dots.
Now online. Short gun echo for us.
Maybe they were just there was a traffic jam in the sky.
We've got the
Yeah.
Keep going. Delta is now online. Charlie has come online.
Strip their shields and then shoot them in the face. That's how we do. Oh yeah, he's shooting me in the face. I always get scared when I see those plasma weapons. Oh no! Damn you! Damn you! Gordon Bell, you sly son of a bitch. Well done. Here I'm complaining about, oh, there's no one to shoot, and then as soon as the bad guys start showing up, I'm just getting downed. Here, you've saved up all those F's loot, and now it's time to cash them in, right? At least it's working. I mean, that's the good thing, is at least, you know, this game works 90% of the time, 60% of the time. Too many commanders is why ED is not a true MMO. No, it's true. I mean, like, to be fair, it's not really a traditional MMO. I mean, I don't think of it like, you know, other MMOs, in the sense that it has a lot of different mechanics from what you would typically associate it with an MMO. But I mean, that's the selling point of this game, is that it's, you know, this big giant multiplayer sandbox, right? And if you know, I remember one of the first things that really, you know, kind of disappointed me was there was a guy who, you know, posted on Reddit and said something to the tune of like, hey, if you can tell from this screenshot where I am and come find me, I will give you a reward. And it was me and another guy that ended up finding him, but he was not there because of instancing. So it was like, yeah, we found your location. He confirmed, yeah, like I'm hiding in the scaffolding of this station in this system. And we're like, dude, we're looking right at you. Like, based on your screenshot, that's where you are. And it was just because of instancing, he wasn't there. Really took the wind out of the sails, right? It's like someone tried to do something cool, and ultimately it was ruined by the instancing. Oh! Don't you shoot your rocket at me. Now we get some pew-pew. I feel like now the enemies are coming in like ship by ship, and they're kind of getting overwhelmed by our massive forces here. I mean, if you think about... Oh, hi. I think I got real close. Try one of these shield breakery grenades. It's a good way to get the whole group of shields down. One big go. Oh my. Don't run away. Take some ammo here. I will shoot you in the face. Oh, damn you! Damn you, Eunice! You got me. And sometimes these NPCs, man, like, they can surprise you in how deadly and accurate they are. Only 2 Darkwater people remain, so all the objectives have been completed. That was actually a really quick one. Probably by the time I get dropped, it's already going to be over. Yep, there you go. Your team was victorious. Little bonus to 300,000 credits there. And yeah, my faction reputation is already hostile. Their independent reputation, or wait, is my reputation with independent factions going down because I don't understand how that works. I'm not gonna try. Oh, what's up? We got a bot here. Emily Heathgift. You bot. If the NPCs are starting to invade my stream. Don't forget Melee. Well, that's true, but unfortunately Melee is not really that great. I honestly, okay, if they're gonna add a new weapon to the game, give me like a laser axe. I want a cool melee weapon that actually does cool damage, that I can just go around and slice and dice. Something that, like, you know, is reminiscent of a lightsaber, right? Like some sort of energy-based melee weapon would make Spatula very happy. Because honestly, a lot of times in many games that are, you know, FPS or shooter-based, I still love to use melee weapons. I love to get up close and personal, slash and hack. I remember one of my favorite games, and really the first FPS that I really got into was Jedi Knight. I don't know if you remember the game Jedi Knight. Oh my god, like you got all these guns, rocket launchers, railguns, concussion rifles, whatever. But you also got a lightsaber, and oh yeah, all those guns are great, but I just want to go slice and dice with my lightsaber. That game was a lot of fun back in the day. Alcor. It was also one of the few games in the FPS genre at the time that offered a branching storyline where you could go dark side or light side. For the first half of the game, you're kind of like, oh yeah, I want Force Lightning and a Force Heal. The dark side powers are obviously cooler. But, you know, it's like, you know, then you're going to go... If you picked more dark side powers than light side powers, you would go down the Dark Jedi path. And that one, you know, was pretty dark, man. That game got pretty dark if you went dark side. At a certain point, though, yeah, like, based on the power allocation that you have, it would automatically choose for you. So even though all those dark side powers are really cool for combat, you know, you may not like where the story goes. Or maybe you do. Something like Pushy from FNV, Fallout New Vegas. I would love like a super sledge, a rocket-powered sledgehammer. That would be actually dope. I wish there was also a way that, like, if you were doing these conflict zones, you could just, like, stay in the conflict zone and just, you know, rather than having to go back and cash in, just, like, sign me up for another one. Or take me to the next conflict zone on the planet. Like, they have, like, Apex Redirect, but you don't get no redirect in your dropships. You can have the taxi tab on this one. No. Well, at least we did some land combat, land-based combat. See, look at that, 2.8 million, and really, we did not do that much there. That's I feel like I didn't deserve that 3 million. But that's a decent payout, and of course, weirdly enough, it counts towards the CG. I thought yesterday that these land-based zones would not count because, you know, people are, you know, on the consoles, not able to do that stuff. But no, it does count towards the CG, which is nice. It is nice. Jedi Knight ruled in its time. MOTS removed light-dark distinctions. What was that? MOTS? Was that an add-on for Jedi Knight? Master of the Sith? I don't think I remember that one, but... Yeah, Jedi Knight was dope. I should go back and play that again, see how... I wonder if someone's done, like, a graphical update for it, because honestly, the graphics at the time were... You know, at the time they were great, now they would be a little subpar. I did play all, like, the sequel games to it. None of them just had that vibe from Jedi Knight that I loved. Remember, there's some weird Easter eggs. You could find Sam and Max, or like at least Max from Sam and Max in the game, because LucasArts would do that and sort of cross-promote their games. Pushy was a ballistic fist. Ah, okay. I don't think I ever got Pushy. I was thinking about doing some New Vegas content, like I did a little bit of a New Vegas series, which no one really watched, but I was thinking maybe because again, oftentimes it's just the amount of editing compared to the number of views can be discouraging. But I was thinking maybe to do like some New Vegas streams at some point, do a playthrough of that. I never ended up completing it. Mysteries of the Sith. Ah, yes. I don't think I ever actually did that DLC. Was that the one with Mara Jade? Remember there was a DLC for that with Mara Jade. But yeah, lightsabers are dope. We need elite melee weapons. Please, Frontier. Alright, let's cash in those bonds. Maybe do a space combat zone and then I think I'll call it a day.
This is wait. You want to cash in your bonds? No problem.
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
You need anything else?
Or add-on pack, yeah. I mean, this is back in the day. Like, this is when like DLC was still like emerging, right? Like that was DLC was a new thing. Expansion packs, I think they called them at one point. Okay, no, I think I did play the one with Mara Jade. It's just been years and years. Look at that clipper. I still, I love it when you buy a new ship and then you just the first few times you're going into the hangar and just like, yeah. Which again, that to me, that's like, for all the faults that Odyssey has, like the scale and even just this stupid annoying thing of like walking to the hangar. Like they justified, oh, we don't want to do ship and cheers because we don't waste any time. Because you just like walk in 10 minutes. But even though, look, you're wasting my time by making me walk into the hangar, but I still love it because it's like you get that sense of scale and just like, yeah, I'm running up to my ship and my ship is a big badass clipper. How cool is that? Well, that one looks even cooler. A cutter? I think that's a cutter. I gotta admit, I'm stuck on Gudamaya ships. It's gonna make me want more. Alright, I'll do one space conflict zone. And then call it a day. Mission editor for EDO for commanders to take on. Oh, dude, that'd be dope. Frontline Solutions. Is there a commander in there? I do really like the drift of the flipper. I'm just mass locking this guy. Alright, let's find a conflict zone. Oh, here's a low intensity one right nearby. I wouldn't usually go for medium or high, but just because I'm flying solo, I think I'll settle for this one that's right there. Plus, I don't take too long. Yeah, Mara Jade was super cool. Until she and Catan got erased by Disney Corp. There was a clip that I found the other day, and it was, I found out later it was a Robot Chicken comedy clip, but for a moment I actually thought it was real. And it was a boardroom setting, and George Lucas was sitting there with a guy, and the guy was like, well, when you created Mara Jade, and then George Lucas is like, I didn't create Mara Jade, get the hell out, get the hell out. And literally the guy starts going out, and George Lucas attacks him with a slap fight. It was, for a second there, I thought it was real, and I was like, what the hell? But it was a part of a comedy sketch. Pretty funny, actually. But look up, like, George Lucas slaps a guy or whatever, and it made me laugh. Cool looking planet, by the way. Alright, let's pew pew. In space! Space pew pew. And nobody's here. Oh. I see the pips, the little dots on the radar. You're gonna ask me who I want to fight for? These all look... Oh. There's a commander here, which means it's probably Borked. Yeah, it looks like... maybe the conflict zone's over? Don't you love open mode? Ooh, materials that I need. I'm gonna take those materials because I can. Because I got limpets. Oh, is he doing them? Is he taking those things? Well, I will provide fierce competition, sir. Is that my limpet? Is that my limpet or your limpet? How do I know? I think it's coming towards me, so it's probably mine. Oh, need those sweet materials. Thermic alloys, hybrid capacitors. Yeah, I just went through a little bit of... the music is approximately... Well, 3% loud. Maybe I'll just move my mic closer. Because I don't think... If I tried to adjust it even slightly on the volume, like it's one of those things where Windows... I'm using like Windows Media Player in the background. If I move it up by 1%, it jumps up by like 10%. Okay, I'm gonna relog in this conflict zone. It looks like this guy beat the conflict zone and now he's just hanging around. But if I re-instance, maybe I'll get my own little conflict zone. Yeah, this is the pleasure of being an open is that you're just, you know, you're gonna run into all kinds of problems. And if you have the constitution and the spirit to deal with them, then that's your thing. But, you know, if you just want it to damn well work, you can always go to solo mode. Can you pirate him? I would feel bad if that were the case. Okay, looks like I can now fight, but everyone here is a bad guy. Hopefully reinforcements will show up, but... Well, oops. I think I just shot a hatchbreaker. Maybe I can do some combat piracy, right? This is a little intense. Oh my god, 60%? Back away. Back away. I don't have chafies. Play assist off. Is like the other guys gonna show up here, or is this just like a bad guy only conflict zone? Sometimes this will happen, but then after a few seconds, the good guys will show up. I will wait for some green boys to show up. For some reason they are no longer paying attention to me. We got his shields down. That's as good as... He's as good as dead. Okay, they're shooting at something. Okay, so 2 friendly ships did show up. I'll wait for my shields to come back on. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Now it's on. Now it is on. Proper combat. Right, let's go after this Anaconda. Now again, with these bigger ships, it's always nice to target the PP. Oop, I need pips to weapons. Now I've got, so an interesting build here is like I've got, again, it's sort of spec'd out for piracy, but I'm very curious about how this will work in combat. I'm not sure it is like the best conflict zone build that I could possibly do. So I've got plasma accelerators and then 2 pulse lasers. And these pulse lasers will actually short out random systems, right? But I'm not sure how much of an effect that has on an NPC, right? It's hard to tell, like with a play. Oh, this guy's played dirty. I don't know. This is not looking good. I'm at 22% hull already. Is someone else shooting at me? Oh, there is another player here, by the way, but he's green. He's friendly. Oh, 8% hull. Shit. Should have seen that one coming. Oops. I got a little overzealous there. Okay, I want to win the combat zone. I'm gonna try one more time. That was dumb. Oh, my limpets, all my precious limpets. So yeah, I wasn't really thinking and keeping track of all the things I should have been thinking about. But I paid the price. The iron price. Okay, I do want limpets because after the conflict is done, I'm gonna want all those sweet materials. Just grab 11. That's fine. Oh shit, did I not restock? It's probably fine. He says now. In before he runs out of ammo. None of you saw that. That was embarrassing. But again, it's like this is the first time I'm really testing out a clipper in combat. And to be honest, you know, like my build is spec for piracy. If I were really doing a conflict zone, I should have more hull tankiness. But sometimes it's just fun to go into combat a little unprepared and just see what happens. Strategically, I think if I were able to not have everyone shoot me right off the bat, because I come into the conflict zone and there's only baddies, like if I had not had that, maybe I'd still be alive. But yeah, plasma accelerators, I'm not really so used to using them. Mainly my sort of go-to weapons of choice have been lasers, multi-cannons, and I really like frag cannons as well. But very rarely do I use plasma accelerators, so I don't know if that's maybe a little inexperience on my part or what it is, but oh well, we can try again. It'll work better this time, I swear. Yeah, the engineering as well, like I probably should spec out like a combat build, but... Okay, this one looks a little more balanced. I'm not... Oh, Ghost Ship! His name is Ghost Ship! Well, Ghost Ship. I'm here to haunt you. Oops, no, not hatchbreakers again. Alright, well, whatever. If that spooks this Ghost Ship, the hatchbreakers might just distract him. I think this is the damn guy who killed me before, too. Yeah, it's a little bit like I've been so used to flying my vulture around in a conflict zone with my beam lasers, and those level 3 beam lasers will just eat through anything, and I've got like thermal whatevers on them, which make them basically, you know, if I keep 3 pips weapons, I very rarely have to, I very rarely run out of good stuff. This is a little bit of a different build, so I've got to take some time to get used to it. Suss it out. So far, this is going a lot smoother. Oh god! He went for the ram. 9% shields. Time to shoot my shield cell boosters. Son of a gun. I do wonder though, like, yeah, like I'm shooting on this many times with the pulse lasers, and these pulse lasers have the sort of scramblers on them that, in theory, should be disabling random systems, but, you know, like, I don't know if it's working. I guess if I saw his, like, thrusters shut off or something, then I would know that they are working. And my plasma accelerators, they are designed to screw up any gimbaled or turreted weapons, right? So if I hit him with it, in theory, oh, god damn it. The NPCs really like ramming you now these days. They never really did it before, but all about their rammings. But then again, another interesting thing about the Clipper is, god, stop ramming me! That's my move. Sorry, I must focus. The other thing I think about on the Clipper is the weird spread in your weapons, right? Like, it might actually be better to turn horizontal, have a better chance of hitting them with both my plasma accelerators. Come on, die already. So close, 11%. 8%. Son of a bitch! Really? Really? You coward. I hate it when they run away. Okay, let me get my shields back online. But it looks like we're doing okay in this war. Overall. Sweet materials. Might be good to just get my cargo scoop open or whatever. Oh, look at that. Your shields went down like nothing. It also seems like maybe, like, with the Clipper, there might be a more sensible distance. Like, I'm used to just being in small ships and getting right in their face. Maybe, given the weapon spread, like, there's kind of an optimal angle. Like, getting further away, just, like, kind of, you have better hardpoint convergence. I swear, these hippies really like to ram. It's bizarre. Hello, sir. This guy's just like an exhibitionist. He wants to. He's like a cat that comes to. Oh yeah, I want you to pet me, and then at the last minute turns and puts its butt in your face. He did. Wait, where's my? I didn't get no reward. Oh, because other commanders are here. And yeah, when you're not in a wing. So you know what? I'm gonna get my scoop open. Put some collectors out there. See what happens. Yeah, when you're not in a wing with people and someone else might get that last kill, then I can certainly deny you those sweet, sweet credits. But you know what? I will... Maybe credits aren't what I really care about. Really what I want is materials. Might as well let my shields regenerate while I let my limpets do the talking. Are they doing anything? Okay, I think they are. Yeah, I'm that kind of guy who sits in a combat zone, scooping up materials. What'd I get? Manufactured grid resistors. Oh yeah. Okay, I think this guy's about to bite the dust. Let me get over there. What happened? Close my cargo hatch for a second. I could just get last hit on this guy. Nope. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a little chaotic and open, right? Fine, I will take the materials. Is 42. Is there a weapon icon around the target indicating they work? I think I was seeing like little symbols on them, yeah. As to whether that, you know, was working or not, well, again, I could be disabling their heat sinks for all I know, right? Even though all my pips are in shields, my shields generate so incredibly slow. Yeah, I really probably need a combat spec build for this to make more sense. Though it can be very pretty just to watch other commanders in there. But yeah, these war materials are exactly what I need. Conductive components, hybrid capacitors. Oh yeah, bring it on. Okay, I'm gonna chase down this python. I like shooting pythons. Right in their little peepees. Okay, screw materials for a second. Did I get that guy with my plasma accelerators? Temperature critical. I am overheating a bit, aren't I? Get pips to weapons. Now, one thing I've been thinking about too is just like there's an interesting mod that you can get for laser weapons that will increase your damage output based on your heat. So the hotter you run, the more damage you tend to do. And I'd really like to experiment with a build that just essentially runs super hot. But I need to do a lot of research to figure out like what is the best combo. Like, do I also need to like buff up my hull strength and all that sort of stuff? Please tell me I will get credit for this one. No. Lovely. Okay, if other commandos could just like not shoot my targets and just let me do my thing, that would be great. It's kind of annoying when you're not in a wing and other people are there and they're just getting all the credit. It's like, okay, I am shooting this guy. You go shoot other people and let me do my thing. Let me live my life. I'm not sure how it allocates. Is it based on last hit? Is it based on who did the most damage? Or is it just RNG? Feels like each one would be a different version of fair. See, look, now they're all converging on my target. Like, leave my target alone. Don't take my... God damn it! All these boops. I claim this target. Don't touch him. No, it's my target. Stop shooting him. Stop it. I want credit. Please give me... God damn it. Another one. Nothing. You know what? Fine. Then I will go back to material gathering. You can have the kills. I will take the mats. And read the comments. Oh, 42% of my hull. Well, there you go. Yeah, exactly. It's the secret of the universe right there in my hull. You got your cutter blown up. Forgot your cargo scoop was deployed. All these hostiles have prismatics. Yeah, I mean, is it something about being in the Empire system? Or is it maybe like, just maybe the HUD colors are looking like prismatics? It could be because of my dark wave theme, right? What other commanders are here, by the way? Mr. Lumpkins. I love that name. Is this motherfucker shooting at me? No. But this one is. Where are you? I'm gonna hatch break you, motherfucker. Also, I should do a shield thingy. Shield cell boost. Just let me kill at least one guy, right? Like, that's all I want is just kill one guy. Siphon resource complete. Of course I'm going to bring a Piracy Cutter to a conflict zone. So yeah, as I'm shooting this guy, if you look at his little radar thing on the bottom left, you should be able to see like little icons or whatever showing like there is some impact or effect, right? I don't see any right now. I do see, okay, there's a triangle. I don't know what the triangle means, but okay. That's something. I swear to God, if other commanders start shooting this fight, like, just let me have one kill on my own, okay? Now, these guys are a little bit harder to hit. I'm gonna close my cargo scoop there, because it is slowing me down. Yeah, you can see all sorts of wonderful signals there. I'm not sure what every single one of them means, but I guess my lasers are working as intended. Don't get away. No. No, 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 no. Come on, lasers. Disable his drives or something. Don't let him get away. He's at 15%. Come on. Don't run away. Don't do it. Come on, mass lock. He's gonna get away, isn't he? Maybe I could just use these lasers to disable his shit. Oh, 5%. He appears to be... No, he's still trying to get away. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's gonna be so embarrassing if I can't kill a damn Viper. Get back here. Pips to weapons. Yes! And I actually got the credit. Nice. Wonderful. When you target power P, they all show prismatics. Oh, wow. So yeah, I guess maybe it's because, you know, this is an Imperial conflict zone. These guys are Darkwater. Darkwater's like an elite security force. It makes sense that they would have top-of-the-line Imperial goods. Look at what I've been reduced to. I'm in a beautiful clipper here, and I'm just, like, pecking away at these Vipers. I want to pick on some of my own size, but those seem to be targeted by other commanders. They don't want to share the glory. Yeah, really, I think that the most difficult part for me about the Clipper so far has just been the hard point convergence, right? Like, it's kind of hard to line it up so that both plasma accelerators can hit. Ooh, I got it that time. Also wish that the plasma accelerator bullets were a little bit bigger. Like, it'd be nice to be able to see where you're shooting a little bit more. I was debating between those and railguns, and I just decided plasma accelerators I haven't had a lot of experience with. I'd give them a try. Yeah, temper critical. 60%? Like, I don't know if that's critical, man. Like, I think you're a little on edge there, computer. You need to calm down. Everything is under control. Oh my. Is he trying to ram me at 14% hull? No. Stop shooting. Other players are shooting my target. Don't do it. Don't do it. You son of a bitch. Oh, I got it. Yeah, okay. Never mind. All is forgiven. Okay, back to scooping. Yeah, we got a lot of commanders here, actually. Look at all these materials. Oh, yeah. Just scoop them all up. Put it in my belly. Yeah, I really need to do some material grinding soon. I kind of just like did a lot of engineering and a lot of on-ground grinding, and it's like, you know, again, you can only do so much grind before you get a little sick of it, right? And you know that's no way to live. It's just grind. You gotta have some fun. I mean, really, anything can be a grind if you do too much of it, right? Everything in moderation is the key. Ooh, electrochemical arrays. Yeah, I keep loading it up. At this point, I'm just happy to eat any materials. Ooh, someone boomed. Come on, my little limpets. Bring home the bacon. Daddy needs some new materials because he's done a lot of engineering lately. I did do a lot of engineering for this cutter, so even though I visited material traders, I think what I really need to do is get some more raw materials. Like, I need germanium and niobium and all that sort of stuff, vanadium. So that requires going down on planets and going around in your SRV and just shooting rocks, which is obviously my favorite grind. Not. That's actually the worst one. Because it's really just, you know, driving around. Now, Odyssey has made that a little bit better. You find a planet with a really nice sunset, and, you know, there can be some really cool, like, you know, moments of beauty and splendor. Let's see what we got over here. High density components. We got conductives. Yeah, that's what I need. I only have 12 of those. Those are the ones that I kept running out of. And you can find those in conflict zones. Alright. Oh, I'm out of lipids. Synthesis to the rescue. Give me lipids or give me death. Still, there we go. Okay. I was like, is it working? Did you get me those conductives? They're only at 2%. Okay, maybe I'll... No! They're gone. I really feel like that whole... I know it's probably like to reduce the number of thingies in the instance, but for crying out loud, give me some time to collect some of these things, you know? Sometimes it feels like, yeah, like, you can't really do collection and combat at the same time, so what are you supposed to do? Stop after you kill one ship, scoop everything up, then kill the next ship? Like, you know, it's not how life works, you know? Oh, my collector limpets are dying. Oh, you know what? I need to create more materials. You there. You look like you have some materials inside of you. Give me that materials. I wish there was a better counter for chafe other than like detargeting people. Wait a minute. We have this guy's evil. Commander Blumpkins. Mr. Blumpkins? What have you done? Did you shoot me? Are you actually evil? Did you sign up for Darkwater? Or did you just shoot me by accident? Now you show us red. So Blumpkins. Are you shooting me? You kind of didn't really seem to know what the hell is he doing. No, he's still shooting baddies. I hope he doesn't turn hostile against me. I'm gonna steal his kill. I will help the Blumpkins to show that I am not hostile. Though, I guess, yeah, if you get a red hollow dot in a war conflict zone like this, it usually is something to run away from immediately. But I'm assuming what probably happened is he probably accidentally shot me. Ouchie. You seriously want to do this, buddy? Where'd he go? Is he back to green now? Did his hostility expire? Do I get the kill for that? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And now we can send out our collector limpets once more. What happened? I didn't boost. Apparently I boosted. Ooh, precipitated alloys, some grid resistors. Put it in my belly. Yeah, Mr. Lumpkins is still there, but he's no longer red. That's bizarre, man. How did that happen? That is really bizarre. You may have flown in front of him. It's possible. Yeah, Xegia still has the best material vids. And he hasn't... I see him online in Elite every once in a while, so I feel like he's not playing, but I haven't seen him do videos a lot lately. I mean, again, it's like, you know, like he would often put out content that was really very useful, right? Alright, I think, yeah, after this little material bit, I feel like those bars haven't moved in a long time. Like, this conflict zone's probably glitched. I don't care whether we win the conflict zone or not. Right now I've got, what, 300k, that's it? Really? Okay, I mean, fair enough, I only killed like 2 ships. Well, the rest of my kills were stolen from me. I think maybe I'll kill one more. I'll kill this guy, and then we'll head back to the station. I'll call it a stream. I'm shooting you. Oh, that was a nice hit. I do like the pulse lasers. They have a very nice sound to them. It's like put on a pair of wet galoshes and stomping in a puddle. That's what it reminds me of for some reason. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Get back here. Do not run away. See, this is the weird thing too, is like, do they normally run away in combat like this? That feels odd. Is that a commander stealing my kill? You better be an NPC, bucko. Who the hell was that? Mr. Lumpkins! You son of a bitch! He stole my kill. I kind of want to shoot you, but no, I won't do that. I think that's about it for combat. Filled up all your material pockets, then lost interest. And that, yeah, honestly, that's the thing, is it's not super compelling, to be honest. It's not my favorite form of gameplay. I wish that material gathering was more organic, like okay, see, here's my thought on it, is material gathering should be an option, right? Like, if I go to engineer, they should have all the materials that they need to do their modifications. And hey, maybe you want to buy this modification, it's $1 billion. Like 1/5 of a fleet carrier just for like a grade 5 FSD modification. Or you go get me the materials and I'll do it for free. Or maybe do this crazy mission for me that's like a story mission. And, you know, if you complete that, then hell, I'll do it on the house or give you a 90% discount or something, right? Like, I don't think you should have to grind materials. I think that should be like a way to do things, but not the be-all end-all. And also, like, you know, if they did make it optional, then let me sell materials or something like that to make money off of them. Like, have a little bit more, you know, player agency, as opposed to, oh, I want to improve my ship, I have to do this, like, fucking stupid shit that I don't want to do. What are you saying there, Mike? Huge and large burst sound are great, but they run really hot. Yeah, it's true. I mean, again, for that build that I was thinking of, where there's that engineering thing where, like, the hotter your ship is, the more damage output you do, running hot can be an advantage. It's just like, okay, how many heat sinks can you throw on that thing? And do you even want to use your heat sinks until the battle's over? So what is the greatest, you know, way to sustain a high heat build? And some ships have better heat management than others, which definitely would be an influence there. But I'm intrigued about that build. I like unconventional builds. I like things that are, you know, not the usual meta. That was a smooth landing. All right, let's see what we can get for this. See where that's going to place us in the CG. I think the on-foot combat was far more profitable and far more predictable, even though the instances are all bugged. What do we got here? Anything here? Did I lose that frickin' I probably lost that codex shit because I died. Damn it. Whatever. It's $2,500. It's not like it's gonna make or break my bank. No credit graphics either. Okay, so let's look at the CGs here. So I have contributed about 7 million, and I'm in the top 75%. I think I was like at 3 million in the top 75%, so it's not hard to get there. Of course, there's no real benefit to doing so unless you're like not ranked at all with Imperial Navy. I guess you get a decal, but like, fuck you. Fuck you. I don't want a decal. I don't want a power play decal. Why are you giving me this power play crap? It's a little bit like, you know. But, you know, you don't do the CGs well, there are some CG rewards that have been really good, like double engineered FSDs and stuff like that, but Not this one. I guess this one you're doing it for the fun. For the fun, the camaraderie, the... You know, and for the story. Wonder too, because like the way that wars work in the BGS is usually there's like a war meter, and it will show you like, you know, are you? Yeah, here it is. Okay, so it's a draw. Summerland Patrons Party is the enemy. Where is the Summerland Patron Party? Wow, it's a. How are they fighting with the 0% influence one? I guess this is like a CG, so it's not really working the same way as like normal stuff. Commented on an XCG's video that new players don't need engineering. XCG disagreed, but you politely declined. I mean, look, I don't think you need to get into engineering until you're a little more serious, but, you know, I think, like, if you don't engineer at all, you're going to be at a disadvantage in many situations. I mean, hell, I played the game before engineering was there. You don't need to engineer. You can do what you want. It's just that, yeah, like, when you're fighting NPCs that could have multi-layers of engineering, and some of them are crazy unbalanced, like, you kind of need engineering at some point or another if you're gonna, you know, advance. If you're gonna make a name for yourself in the galaxy. Like this guy, Hot Mond. What does that mean? Hot World? Hot? Or this guy, Archidog, who's, learning how to walk? How about you? Illyra Zula and Hodge Ashcott. I love the names. Some weird commander names here. I love it. Hey. Do you hate pants? Excuse me, sir. Do you hate pants? Do you hate pants? Tell me if you agree. Thumbs up if you agree. Oh, he hates pants. Same here. Feelings mutual, bud. Anyway, well, I've had some fun today. Did some player piracy. It was actually successful. I feel super cool about that. I pirated players and got away with it and didn't die. You know, did some combat, did some little bit of random exploration. It's been a fun times. But thanks for joining, guys, and I'll do a stream next Saturday. After this, I might be in the game a little bit longer to work on the next video that I'm doing. But if I see out there in the galaxy, well, then watch out. I could be coming after your haul. But until then, 07 Commanders, and I'll see you on the next Dangus. No, so soon. It's been like 3 hours, hasn't it? I feel like it's been like 3 or 4 hours. I mean, I streamed yesterday for 2 hours as well, so like, you know, no spinners today. I know, right? I could slowly spin. I could do this. Actually, I love the little bobbing that I'm doing too. I will spin from the Empire. Watch it. I can even change directions. Ooh. Advanced spinning. Oh, a fidget spinner. Anyway, I'll see you guys for now. But have a good rest of the day. And stay Dangus. Bye.